Yeah, that's tough.
Well, Philly fam, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Yo, it's Smitty Eagle, man. Another episode of 4133 The Pod. And I have a special guest. Well, two special guests. Y'all welcome day one of the podcast.
Thanks for
What's
having
happening?
us.
Yeah, man. So I guess we'll start with Anthony and move clock. Tell me how you feel about how you feeling about them birds, and then we'll talk about the Jets.
I'm feeling pretty good. I have no idea what's gonna go down tomorrow night. I'm just hoping Howie got a plan. We all know he does, but no, I think we're in a good position to run it back. There's still obviously holes to address. One of the things I've been talking about is our depth. Um, but yeah, we're in a good spot, and you're always in a good spot when you got Howie at the helm, and that boy Jalen just got the bag. He about to do his
How you
thing.
feel about that bad, man? I know you seen the breakdown so far. So tell me how you feel about how you see it. At least for the 4 years. The fifth year gonna be a little crazy, but we'll
Yeah,
restructure that.
I like it because I mean it's a longer term deal, right? It's like what 7 years total, um, including like obviously this year. It gives Howie the flexibility to kind of keep the guys intact while Jalen is getting the bag. There's going to be a lot of signing bonus, but it's going to keep his cap number down in the future years. Um, and it kind of fits like a perfect puzzle piece when you look at like the deals that he gave Slay and Bradbury. Um, I mean, Jalen's going to be getting money down the line. They're kind of getting it up front. Um, yeah, I like it. It works out for both sides, I think.
So let's talk about these Jets, man. Okay, so we're gonna give the good introduction of he just got Aaron Rodgers, but do he feel robbed after seeing what he gave up?
I don't really feel robbed. I think the trade's good. I'm more just I it's Aaron Rodgers now. We're not talking about Aaron Rodgers when he was 32, 31. Like we're asking a 39 turning 40-year-old quarterback to get better off of last year. And our weapons are better, yes, but we're also in a completely new system. We don't know if he's going to go through the OTAs. We don't know what we're doing with the draft. I mean, we brought him in 2 days before the draft. So I feel like a lot of plans get spun around because there was a chance we were not going to have the same picks. We could have traded them after the draft, whatever. I think it's a bit of a cluster right now, and it'll be better towards the beginning of the season. But expectations are low, and the adrenaline's high.
Seeing what you lost so far, in the offseason, is there anybody you lost that you feel like you should have kept hold to, or is there somebody you feel like could be on the edge of leaving and you think they should go ahead and lock them up early?
I mean, the Quinn Williams deal needs to get done. The longer we hold it out, the more money we're just going to have to pay them. And I'm all for guys getting their money when they're not on my team. So like, it's cool. Like I don't really feel like we lost anybody too significant. We just keep adding in new pieces every year in and year out. At least the last 5 years, especially on defense, it's been solid. We just haven't been winning games. But other than that, nah, not really, bro. I think we need to secure up the running back room a little bit. But other than that,
So I see you just said running back room. Is that your point of emphasis in the draft?
In the draft, I think we should take one because I think in a perfect world, our running back room's great, but Brees is coming off an ACL. Michael Carter really hasn't gotten better since his rookie year. He's been solid. I can't rely on Ty Johnson to get 15 carries a game. So I don't know. I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world. If Bijan's there 15, cool. But I'm not interested. I know I'm not interested in taking. I'm not interested in taking a running back in the first round, anyways. So it just has to be the right time. We need to lock up the positions we need the most because hell, Brees could come back and be a shell, or he could come back and run for 1,500. We don't know.
Okay, so you say your running back wrong. So you're not taking that at 15 because you know the guy you want at 15 won't be there. Because the Eagles gonna take him at 10. But who would you like to see taken at 15?
I don't know. I think we're in such a weird spot. Like, I'm not one of the Jets fans that says we need a tackle. I don't really think we do. I mean, Mekhi Becton's been in the gym all off season. And when he was on the field, he was great. But right tackle's a little bit iffy, but Dwayne Brown's there, Max Mitchell's there. We can get away with another year without drafting one at right tackle. I think best thing we could do is build up the defensive line some more.
Quinnen Williams needs some help.
Yeah, I think so. I liked Michael Clemens last year. I liked Bryce Huff, but I mean we see it year in and year out. The trenches are what's winning Super Bowls. So another guy, just more. We just need more. We need a rotation out there. We've been. I think if I'm remembering correctly, our top 4 guys, left end, right end, 2 defensive tackles, ran 75% of the snaps, something like that. So we didn't really have much of rotation.
All right. Hey, Ant, so who do you? I mean, I see you just talked about Bijan, but let's be realistic. It might not happen. Who do you want at 10?
If Jalen Carter's there, you got to take him. And I mean, we've kind of been hearing that Howie has a framework to move up. So I'm sure there's teams above us that are looking at Jalen Carter saying we got to grab this guy, or Will Anderson, or one of these other edge guys like Nolan Smith. I think you address the D line because Fletcher Cox isn't getting any younger, nor is BG. I mean, you don't know how long you're going to have these guys back. Like Fletch is literally on another 1-year deal. So you got to get a difference maker in there. I think the Bijan is a lot of hype. It would make our offense electrifying, but I mean that defensive line. Once we got the rotation set, I mean there's a rotation, but I mean I don't really want to. I don't want to kind of count on Marlon T. And that other. I don't know what the guy's name is, like 73 or something. He was like big nose tackle guy. I don't know who he is. I want to have some guys in there. Like,
Linval Joseph. He ain't even
not
here right
him.
now.
It was before we got Linval and Sue.
Was it Milton?
Marvin Wilson, I think his name was.
Oh, Marvin.
Yeah, he had like the Jordan Davis build.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean that's a point of emphasis for me. I don't think offensive line's really one. I think Lane Johnson's going to continue to play as long as he wants to. So is Jason Kelsey and Cam Jurgens. They got to get him on the field. I think they're going to slot him in at right guard. So I don't really see where you go in the first round there. Yeah, I would love Jalen Carter, or just any D lineman.
All right, so I'm gonna give you my point of view real quick. The Jets ruined my draft day. Listen for real though, because my point was like this: if they didn't have a quarterback sitting at 13, I could bait them into trading up because they don't know what Aaron Rodgers had going on. They were possibly moving on from Wilson anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So if one of the quarterbacks they like was sitting on the board, I could trade back to 13, possibly get a second and a 4th round pick, Now I'm in a position to draft Bijan. Plus, I have middle round picks where I'm not sitting on my hands. That's why, to me, the 10th spot is so interesting. That's why I say draft Bijan, because you could move like a queen on a chessboard with this piece. You can go all over the board and fall just right and possibly still get another first round pick next year, because Howie is a manipulator of I don't know where he come from, but he manipulates everything. And he got a good friend with the Jets.
Where is that at?
Him and the Jets GM, they friends. So they were perfect for me at that moment. I needed them not to get Aaron Rodgers. Not to hate on the Jets, just where I wanted to preferably fall back to. I didn't want to go too far. Now I gotta hope that the Packers want something at 10. They come up the 5th, you know what I'm saying? They come up from the 13th spot, because I don't really want to go past like a few teams, because they looking to get younger too. I don't think the Falcons at 8 are a viable source to draft Bijan. When they got a 1,000-yard rookie last year, they got Cordell Pat. What do you need? You got 2 receivers. Why would you bring another running back into that room?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like, I don't see the Packers moving up anymore, because I think the whole point of swapping 13 and 15 were to jump the Patriots at 14 and get their receiver. I think that's what that's all about.
So you think that's Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Possibly, if he's there.
Or Zay Flowers?
I don't really think it matters. I think they just want the option of picking who they want, and the Patriots were in the way of that.
Yeah, because it's a funny thing with the Patriots, right? It's like I'm looking at them, I see them looking like they're trying to rebuild, and you hear they're trying to trade Mac Jones, and then you're like, they're looking for receiver, they're looking for offensive. Like, where are y'all headed?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe y'all should get that old man who is 370 years old out the chair and let somebody else come in and orchestrate something. Because right now it looks like a dumpster fire. And I'm not used to that. So it kind of messes up my Sundays when I see them on the TV and they still getting all this play. And then you like, Patriots kind of suck.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even the best in the division no more.
They fell off.
Mm-hmm. They did fall off.
Oh, good question. I got a good question. So, I know, now it's Aaron Rodgers versus Josh Allen. Zach Wilson didn't live up to the hype. So are we officially calling him a bust? The first question.
For being drafted as high as he did, yeah, I'd say so. I still think he could be a viable backup if he matures a little bit, but I don't see him starting for any team. Mainly because I think he could start and be successful in a right situation, but those teams are just want to either get a veteran in there, they already have a veteran, or they're going to draft a rookie that they can groom themselves that hasn't been sitting in another organization for 3 years. So I don't know. I think he's on the team, and I don't think he gets moved. I just don't see him touching the field. I think they put Mike White out there before. I know Mike White went to the Dolphins. I think they put Nick Boyle out there before they put Zach Wilson out there.
I think he could be a good quarterback if he opens his ears while he sits here. If he just look, Aaron Rodgers isn't a great comrade either. But if he could just open his ears for just a moment and just be like, "Hey, look, I want to get better as a quarterback. Can you help me?"
Here's why I like it, because Aaron Rodgers got some personality issues. So does Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson at BYU idolized Aaron Rodgers. He loved him, and they all throughout his rookie year through the draft process, Aaron Rodgers was his right-hand man the entire time. So I think it could work out if Aaron Rodgers decides to show up for camps and shit like that. I don't think anybody's listening to him if we're not seeing him at the non-mandatory shit.
Anthony, we picked up a few pieces so far. We lost a few pieces. Is there anybody that we picked up that you are interested to watch play next season?
I got one.
That's a good question. I'm interested to see 2 guys on defense. I think one, Terrell Edmonds. It's going to be that's going to be a huge need at the safety spot. And I mean, he was graded higher in coverage than CJ Gardner-Johnson by PFF. Take it with a grain of salt, because we all know how PFF is. But
PFF will persuade you otherwise.
yeah, but I mean, you look, he's kind of that like in the box kind of safety. The one thing that CJ Gardner-Johnson kind of struggled with was run support. I think Terrell Edmonds gives you that. And the other guy I'm interested to see is Contavious Street in the rotation. I mean, he's young. What is he? 26. Had a career year with the Saints last year. And in this rotation, I mean, with Fletch, Jordan Davis, if we get Jalen Carter, him, Milton Williams, and Street, I mean, that's a pretty damn good interior rotation. So yeah, I'm really interested to see those guys, and they're also really cheap and young. I mean, when we won the Super Bowl in 2017, we came off of 2018. We signed guys like Haloti Ngata, who was in a walker. He was like 32 years old. His days were behind him, and a 31-year-old Mike Wallace who played like he got like one reception. The way that Howie Roseman's gone about kind of addressing the guys that have walked out the door, and kind of getting younger and being cheap, it was a great move. And Rashad Penny as well. I mean, I'm excited to see all these guys, to be honest. Like Rashad Penny, when healthy, he's like the most explosive runner in the league. But I mean, it all comes down to health. But yeah, I'm excited to see all these guys, to be honest.
Same question for you, brother, Mr. Kyle.
I got two guys I'm really looking at. Laken Tomlinson, coming from San Fran, I think is one of the biggest pickups of the offseason that no one's talking about.
Nobody talked about them losing him either, and I was kind of like, they lost their guy on over there. Like, I don't understand how he got away and nobody said anything. Yeah, we got like they still considered the best team in the NFC, but they lost a lot.
They did lose a lot.
Their secondary,
that was a big piece. He the edge rusher, right?
No, he's left guard.
Left guard. No. The other dude is the edge. That is the left guard. That's a big piece, bro. The left side with the left tackle. And then y'all just drafted a guard a few years ago, right? Or a tackle. Or a few
Becton, the tackle. We've drafted a few guys that haven't panned out. Yeah.
Yeah. I seen him on PFF. He kind of ranked kind of decent.
Yeah, he's been like when he was on the field in his rookie year, he was dominant. He hasn't given up a sack in his career yet. He just hasn't been on the field, especially last year. And Elijah Vera Tucker went out last year.
That's the other guy.
He's been amazing.
Y'all got a nice offensive line. Yeah, they can all put it together and gel and get on the field at one time.
Yeah,
y'all could be like the Eagles, man. We could be seeing y'all in the Super Bowl. I can believe that.
I don't see that.
Listen to me closely. Aaron Rodgers is one of those guys. He needs freedom. He needs to be able to control the situation, the odds. He's in a place now where he got more pieces than he ever had in Green Bay.
Yep.
And you could go back to a Super Bowl year. You could go wherever you want. This is the most. He got weapons everywhere. Breece Hall can come back 70% of himself. That'll probably be the best running back he's ever had. Breece Hall. Listen, the Packers have had dual running backs. They have two running backs. His whole career, they've always had two.
True.
Breece Hall can pretty much put on the field what those two can put on the field.
I agree.
I need him just to recover from the ACL because I was getting a lot of good little fantasy points off him, man, and then I lost because he got hurt. I ain't had no backup running back. Hurt. Hurt. I had to take my flex and put it back running back out. But yeah, y'all got a nice offensive line, man. If y'all could just keep Aaron Rodgers up on his feet, y'all be all right, man. And he can improvise. He still got that ability. He might not be able to take off no more and get down the field. He can get out the pocket. He can make Garrett Wilson and all them boys look good, man.
That's what I've been saying about the Jets too. Like, I mean, they got a really good team. Defense is really good. They got a lot of weapons. They've just been a quarterback away. And getting Aaron Rodgers, you plop, boom, there's your quarterback. Let's go do it. But I mean, it's obviously more than just that. You got to get the chemistry down and stuff like that. So you have to see like the first.
That defense is what's gonna help them though, because the defense at the end of last year was clicking so well. So it was like you don't see too many you think about like the defensive line and Sauce Gardner were like salsa dancing. Like it was just smooth. Like you could see it. Like Sauce would lock somebody down. You see Quentin Williams come off, boom. It was so much. It was so Jeff. They can get it back like that. They might beat, but they got a couple people to beat though.
A lot.
Yeah.
AFC.
They're in the AFC. They got a couple of juggernauts over there. They might have to run through.
Yeah, my and I was saying this on our show. We did 2-3 days ago, something like that. I'm not even sure if we're a playoff team, personally. I mean, if Tua's healthy, I think the Dolphins are better. The Bills are better. The Chiefs are better. If Lamar's with the Ravens, I think the Ravens are better. Obviously,
Bengals.
Kansas City, Chargers, Bengals. We're in that mix, but I would not be Jacksonville.
No, I think y'all just leave the
Denver's
future.
better. I don't know.
I'll give my honest opinion, right? I don't know what the coaching staff can do with Aaron Rodgers. So I'm gonna keep the opinion very, very. With the addition of Aaron Rodgers, what you had, I put you in that 4th to 5th spot in the AFC right now. You sitting in there where you can compete with a Burrow. You could easily beat a Tua. I feel like they got a lot of shiny pieces, but those shiny pieces ain't gonna look good when Tua underthrowing and he inaccurate or he not on the field, and you got 2-3 different starting quarterbacks. Don't work like that.
I've been seeing that.
That's not good football. So I feel like you're in that 4th to 5th spot where on the right day you could beat the Chiefs, on the right day you could beat the Bills. Any given Sunday, when it comes to what you got on the field, now, just like you said, gelling is one of those issues. But Aaron Rodgers has never had a problem with losing his pieces and gelling with them.
He's
pretty good about that.
My whole thing last year, we had a problem with gelling. They were to start the season, they were 1-4 because he didn't go to any of the offseason stuff. That's my biggest concern. And on top of it, it was a down year for him. I keep going back to we're asking a 39-year-old player to bounce back. And I keep saying this on our show too. Not Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady and LeBron James twist our minds to think that players can dominate till they're 45. They are not the standard, they're the outlier. So I don't know. I don't know if we can see it. If Aaron Rodgers can be an MVP again, I think he could.
He was just an MVP. You don't fall off that far that fast, do you?
It wouldn't be
Tom Brady fell off that far last year.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers was that bad last year.
I don't think he was terrible as people.
3,700 yards, 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions with a 91 QB rating. That's not bad. But compared to the years before, where he went, 37-4, interceptions, 48-5, 4,000 yards, 4,200 yards, 121.5 QB, 111.9 QB. I think it was the pieces last year. You got to think both of those seasons he had Devontae Adams.
Yeah, you're right.
A guy where when you scramble out, if he got an inch of an inkling of an eye where he could see the ball. Thank you for coming.
We played them in 2019, and they had Sidney Jones one-on-one with Devontae Adams.
Nope.
I was sweating all game. He had a $170 on Sidney Jones.
Man.
My other go ahead. My other concern is too, I think our defense is great, but I don't know if we will be as great because we were clicking towards the end of the season. We didn't play anyone great at the end of the season. This year we've got to play the Chiefs. We've got to play the Bills again twice. We're always going to split with Belichick. We got to play the Dolphins and the Chargers. We just have so many really good quarterbacks we have to play this year. The Eagles, we got to play y'all. It's tough. It's tough.
So
and if we're not clicking at the beginning of the season,
question. No, 1-4.
1-4.
All right, I got a good question for you. You said you got to play all these teams, right? Outside of the Eagles, because we already know, what's the team you could beat that would give you confidence in your team?
I need to look at the schedule again. Let me get that up real quick. I think if we beat the Chiefs, it don't matter to me because We keep seeing the Chiefs get beat in the regular season. It just doesn't matter. I think the Chargers are interesting. I think if we can beat the Chargers or the Eagles, I'll feel a little bit more confident. But I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can. That's the thing. I just don't know.
I think y'all can beat the Chargers.
We're also
I don't
super
know
young
about the
too.
Eagles, though.
We're super young.
Nah, we're gonna do a little something to y'all, man. I'm sorry. If we get listen, I'm telling y'all now. Every team, I don't care who get this clip right here, clip it, give it to your team. You play the Eagles next year and we have Bijan Robinson or Jalen Carter, you are in trouble.
Facts.
Jalen Carter will replicate what Javon Hargrave left here. And he probably will do it at a better rate.
But I mean,
listen, you gotta think.
He'll avoid.
He gonna be doing the same. Like Javon Hargrave at one point was the sole D tackle. They was asking him to do run stopping and pass rush. Javon Hargrave, at the end of his career when he was leaving here, the last 2 years, he has only had the pass rush. That is exactly what you're gonna ask Jalen Carter to do in his first 2 years here, before you start coaching him really start seeing him develop as a player. The first 2 years, he's gonna do exactly what he did at Georgia. You're gonna put him next to Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, you take the guard, you take the center, run that way. Jalen Carter, you beat the guard and go straight up the middle. Please get me the quarterback. And guess what? Then you got Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham. It could be crazy, man. And then I just seen that Sean Desai like to stack edge rushers with an extra edge rush on the other side.
I'm so excited about Sean Desai. From what I've been hearing, he actually does exotic stuff. He switches it up. He gives you different looks. Jonathan Gannon don't do that. And that's the one thing that I said on our show all season, last season. What's the one weakness on the Eagles? None of the players. I mean, we had hands down the best roster in Eagles history.
It was Gannon philosophy.
Yeah. The weakness was the coaching, specifically Jonathan Gannon on defense, because he doesn't adjust. He has the shell coverage. You got 2 all-pro corners playing 10 yards off when you can just play bump coverage all game, and they would lock up both sides. So it all came full circle in the Super Bowl. So I'm excited to see what Sean Desai does. For what I've heard with the exotic looks and all this variation and stuff he likes to do, he just got to do it.
I've been looking at a lot of film from Chicago, bro. He looked really good. Like his scheme, it does mimic Gannon. Don't get it twisted. It does mimic Gannon, but he has a way of disguising. He has a way of bringing more pressure without bringing pressure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to mix it up. Like I seen one set where he had like Robert Quinn, Roquan Smith on one side of the blitzing, and then he had like his other edge rusher on the other side, which still had 2 down linemen, D tackles in the middle, eating up double teams. Like that's a smart way to look. You in that situation, I see Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick. I'm assuming one of them is going in the pass coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's gonna be all right. The Jets, did y'all get any new people, new additions as coaching staff?
Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh, I like Nathaniel Hackett. I think he is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait. My whole opinion just changed. Wait, you said Aaron Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett. That was the whole thing supposed to happen in Denver, and then it didn't happen, and then it happened there. So y'all in the perfect.
I think it could be successful with Nathaniel Hackett. I think he's a bad head coach. I don't think he's a bad offensive coordinator. But it all comes down to, is Aaron Rodgers going to keep it going into his 40s? I don't know. We don't know. There's way too many questions for me that I need to see.
The only thing to me that makes me feel like you're in a good spot. He hasn't had a major injury in a while.
No, he hasn't.
Let's go knock on wood right now.
Yeah, let me get on.
I got you. But no, he hasn't had one. God forbid he has one, but he hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on the good side. When you see dudes getting older, like my favorite player was Kobe. When he got older, you seen the nicks and the nannies just coming out of nowhere. Then he tore the Achilles, and I was just like, that's it.
Yep.
I really didn't even see him coming back for that last season. I was just like, that's it. I just seen my player play his last game. He's not coming back on the court. Then he walked out and shot the free throws, and I was like, maybe he is. So, like, to me, Aaron Rodgers in a great spot. He hasn't had that major injury, so you can kind of keep him in the fold. And Nathaniel Hackett is the offense he wanted to run anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So you have him in a predicament where he wants to work.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Packers just got 2 MVPs out of a dude that didn't want to be there.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So imagine what you're about to get out of a dude. He gonna be at OTAs, I'm pretty sure of it. Because he wants to be there. That's the team he wanted to go to.
Said on the Pat McAfee show, he's like, I ain't playing for nobody else but the New York Football Jets.
Even though his predecessor went there.
Yeah.
So weird. What kind of anomaly is that?
Crazy. That shit is wild.
But like what, 15 years later, 18 years later?
You know what I said on our pod the other day? I said it's crazy how they're mirroring so much. And you know how in that trade for the second round pick next year, it's like 65% of the plays. That's like week 12. Do you know what week Brett Favre got hurt when he played with the Jets?
Well, yeah.
Week 11.
Oh my God.
If Aaron Rodgers gets hurt in week 12, our ass is giving up a first round pick.
Dang, because he played 65% at that point.
Yep.
Oh, no, he ain't gonna get hurt though. I got something for you, Anthony. I want you to react to, man. I'm gonna play something for you real quick.
If you could pick any quarterback in the NFL to line up with and go play with, who would it be?
Shoot, there's a lot of great quarterbacks.
You got to pick one, and you can't say Patrick.
Jalen Hurts.
Nice.
Aaron Rodgers.
How you feel about that, man?
He ain't wrong though. I mean, his career would definitely blossom behind our offensive line and the RPO system with Jalen Hurts running and stuff. You think about with Miles Sanders last year, the RPO killed defenses in and of its own self. It's all like you gotta read if he's keeping it, if he's handing it off. It gives that defense a second to kind of like wait, get them on their heels. If they come down, you hold it, you hold it, throw the pass. It's like unstoppable. And I mean, the way Bijan's run in college, he would definitely fit that RPO system and thrive. How he wants to pull the trigger is the big question mark, because you got Jalen Carter, you got like Nolan Smith.
Did you see his stats in his zone read? Did you happen to see his stats in zone read last year in college?
I did not.
He had 1,500 yards rushing. 1,011 of them was out of the zone read look.
Yeah, he'd eat behind this offensive line in the system. He would eat. And he's also a receiving back. Although we haven't really utilized that in the last year and a half. But that's a good asset to have. I mean, if we can kind of like work the screen game a little bit more, that's something I want to see Brian Johnson do. That would also be another wrinkle to the system.
Okay. So hold on, I got something for my boy Kyle, man, because somebody said something. I thought he wanted to respond to it. I'm gonna put it back up.
I'm so sick and tired of this shit, bro. Seeing this shit all over Twitter saying they got fleeced and we're sacrificing our future. We gave up 1 pick next year. This year's whatever. We're good. We know we're going to be a decent team this year, at least a decent team. 1 pick is sacrificing your future makes no sense to me. Now, if we would have given up a first next year, a second next year, a first in 25, I would have lost my shit. But the fact that, I mean, that we got fleeced if he doesn't play a second year. If he plays a second year, I have no problem with that because there's no reason for us to take a quarterback in the first round of 2024. But I don't know. I don't think we got played. I really don't. Because, I mean, it's a lot of political bullshit seeing like, oh, they moved down in the draft and they lost a pick. They lost a second round pick. No, we moved down 2 spots. Both those teams are not going to take players that we want. So I'm not concerned about moving back in the draft. Get out of here with
Listen,
To me, y'all really only gave up like what 2 seconds? Really, if he don't play,
Yeah, we gave up 2 second-round picks.
You gave him a
for
first,
Hall of Fame quarterback,
a first and a second if he play.
and we moved up in the draft later on. We gave him a 6th. They gave us a 5th.
So y'all
listen,
didn't lose that draft.
The same people that have been saying the Jets got fleeced, or the same people saying that Eagles downfall when TJ Edwards, Marcus Epps, and Hargrave and all those dudes were walking out the door. How we're all tied up in cap hell. It's bullshit.
Listen, I don't know if I did it in my show, but I think I did. Like one of my first shows during the offseason, I told everybody what was going to happen. Marcus Epps is gone. Hargrave is gone. TJ Edwards or Kazir White gone.
Both of them gone.
Isaac Samalu gone. Mouse gone. I told everybody that. It wasn't a surprise to me. Then I was like, okay, let's see how we bounce back. Can he bring something in that can be like, okay, you can't replicate everything. You can't put it back on the field the same way you did last year. But can we get close? Can you give me half of the production we lost? He went and got Contavious Street. He went and got Nicholas Morrow. He went and got Terrell Edmonds, Justin Evans, Greedy Williams. He went and got Rashad Penny. He went and got Olamido Zakidis. He put some pressure on the guy that I really had a problem with. Quez, listen, Quez lost us 3 games last year. 3 games.
I was at that Washington game. I was there. He literally sucked the air out of that stadium. I was there live watching that. The turn of emotions within 10 seconds was just insane. Like, bro, just stay on the ground, let them touch you, and we go and win that game. But the way it played out, I mean, we signed the Sue and Joseph, but yeah, it did hurt. It hurt so much.
And then the thing about it to me, right? And what really killed me is in the next game against the Colts, you come out and ball out. You look good. I'm like, okay, he might have just had a bad look. Then you get muscled in Dallas. You get strong arm robbed in Dallas 2 times. You got straight up your candy took in the candy store by the bully on the block. He just came and took it. Give me that.
Yeah.
Then he said,
I will say Minshew didn't do him any favors with the ball placement. It was way off. Like that one,
the second
overthrow, he was wide open, should have been a touchdown. And then some of the placements on those like curl routes over the middle were like way off. But he did get out muscled. But it's not, I mean, it's his fault, but it's also not 100% his fault.
No, it's like 80-20.
Yeah.
All he had to do was take a step towards the ball. You don't get muscled. At least swat it or something. You just, okay, cool, whatever. They took
in
it.
The chest.
And then he's like on Twitter, like talking trash. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you eat every word. You should have made me eat every word this year because I didn't think you was a number 3 last year when we started the season. I wanted somebody to, but I didn't think Pascal. See, when I was telling people earlier, I don't want Quez off the roster, but I need him in a position where he can understand what he's doing. You on the field. A lot of the passes he got last year were in big moments.
Mm-hmm.
That Super Bowl drop was the worst.
Why are you leaving your feet?
Ever.
Run the route to the ball. When I was in high school, my coach would kill us if you left your feet. He would say, run the route, complete the route. If you haven't completed the route, you're probably not where the ball gonna be at. Yeah. When you got a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, he is putting the ball where you're supposed to be going. You had no reason to jump. If you take 2 steps, the ball fall right in your hands. Touchdown. Mm-hmm. And if not touchdown, you had like the 3.
Yeah, we win it if he does that.
Both of y'all tell me this. This is my argument the other night. We was having an argument about why I want Bijan. And everybody kept saying, the defense lost us the game. The defense lost us the game. And I was like, no, it didn't. Go look at our running backs all the way up into that game. The guy that they want to put at RB1, Kenny Gainwell, disappeared. Mm-hmm. The one that was RB1, Miles, disappeared. We had 40-something yards between both our running backs, and the rest of it was on Jalen Hurts. If we have a running game, we can eat up almost 3-4 more minutes of the clock, and they don't get the ball back.
Yeah.
You don't even put Gannon in a seat to even have to defend. He sucks. We know this.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
He got killed by Mahomes. What, last year, the year before that, right? Mahomes came
He
to
hung like
Philly
40
and
on him in 21. Yeah.
so if we have a running game where you can just pound them to sleep, right now you got Penny. Don't know if Penny would be there at the end, but if you get a dude like Bijan, who can alleviate the load, and he's played in some nice games. He played in some big games in Texas because all the games in Texas is big.
Yep.
You can hand him the ball and let him kind of eat it up. We don't get in a predicament where Mahomes has the ball in the last 2 minutes of the game to kill you anyways. That's my whole problem with Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't have a good running back.
They don't have a running game, and then they do the same thing we did when the running game ain't working. Go ahead and run the ball, Jalen Hurts. Go ahead and run the ball, Josh Allen.
Yep.
And then you wonder why at the end of the season they sit on the sideline with tape and all types of stuff on their bruises on their arms and everything. You don't run quarterbacks 50 times a game. I shouldn't look at the stat and see, dang, Josh Allen had 22 carries? What the hell? The running back had 7 for 3 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a point of emphasis. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad. He would eat in this system. And not to mention, he did tell Howie, he's like, I'm not just a running back, I'm a difference maker. And we know how Howie feels about getting this right. So, I mean, it's all kind of lining up. But yeah. Yeah,
Right.
you make a good point with that being the reason, one of the reasons we lost the game.
Like I don't feel like everybody want to say Gannon. I'm like, can we find a reason that Gannon lost the game? Why was he even in a position to have the game in his hands when we have seen all season against quarterbacks that can throw the ball, he gets manipulated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we don't go 3 and out on that drive, it was like 8 minutes to go in the fourth, and we get like some kind of points, we're sitting in a better
Just
spot.
imagine we could run the ball.
Yeah, if we're able to run the ball,
out, right?
3 and out.
We couldn't even run the ball.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about Kenny Gainwell had a playoff run. I've been watching football since I was 3. What playoff run did he have other than the Giants game? Please show me. He had 14 carries, 48 yards against San Francisco. He had 7 carries for 22 yards against the Chiefs. Where is the playoff run? Okay, yes, he had 12 carries for 112 yards against the Giants, and we were smashing them anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got like a quarter of that in garbage time.
And they're like, he had a run. I'm like, y'all really think Howie Roseman is sitting back saying that was a run? Do y'all not remember what LeGarrette Blount, Clement, Jay Ajayi did here in 2017? But that was a run.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys was almost averaging 100 yards apiece in the playoffs. The first game, Jay Ajayi go off. LeGarrette Blount come right behind him, go off. We played Minnesota. Clement go off. We had a 3-headed month. That was not a playoff run. Mm-hmm. Eagles fans, you could be mad at me. You could say you don't want to watch my show. You can unsubscribe right now. That was not a playoff run, and I don't care what you say about it. That was one game against a garbage defense, and then the 2 teams we had to play to win, he disappeared. 14 carries for 48 yards is not enough as a starting running back.
It also makes sense when Howie Roseman talks about at the running back position kind of getting cheaper with the assets, kind of finding cheaper younger guys. Makes sense. Get Bijan, pair him with Rashad Penny, who's getting less than $1 million this year to play, and Kenny Gainwell and Boston Scott. But you don't want to rely on Kenny Gainwell and Boston Scott.
But it's people, look, if you look on Twitter, it's people really willing to give these keys up to Kenny Gainwell right now off this make-believe playoff run. What's up, Weezy, man? Hey, man, these my new guys, man. This is day 1 of the podcast. Go like, go subscribe, please, man. Hey, watch their content. I was catching up on a little bit of content last night. I caught like a show and a half. I was kind of tired. I was like, dang, I need to go to sleep.
We've been a little inconsistent, but we're getting back on the grind for sure.
Mhm.
I really just started getting back to mine too, man. I was in a slump, and it wasn't even like I couldn't do content. It was the same content over and over. It's hard to do the same content. It's hard to put out those videos and talk about the same people that we've been talking about since February.
I think that's part of the reason why we go through all the sports. We go through all the sports and we introduce different things that we do in every show. Like this, like the new segment we're gonna get into at some point. Like that shit keeps it fun. So
I got a new segment I'm finna add to the game. Everybody at 4133 Pod, they got me. So I'm gonna add a new segment. Let's go around the world, man. You know, any sport you want to talk about, man. I'm willing to clue in. I'm gonna start with basketball, man. I'm gonna start with my favorite series right now I'm watching is the Golden State Sacramento series.
Man, that's an all-time classic right now.
Listen, Steph Curry right now is my favorite player. He has been for a few years now, like since like 2010. I've been like, in 2010 though, I was like, please get your ankles together. You just falling apart. Then 2014 he kind of got better. I was like, all right. But right now, like them boys, if they give up that series, Sacramento might never get back.
No.
Yeah.
They might never get back. I don't understand what it is about them. Yeah, they might never get back.
It's like
the surprise team for me is the Heat too, though. The Heat, they really surprised me. They shocked me.
They up 3-1. Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I was like, whoa, the Bucks. What happened? Giannis got hurt right in time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were literally live the other night, and Jimmy Butler. We're kind of touching on the Jimmy Butler performance, and right at the end of the show, comes up on my phone. Jimmy Butler, 57-point performance to go up 3-1 against the Bucks.
Playoff Jimmy is a monster. And guess what? If you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan right now,
walk out the building.
Sick to their
I'm
stomach.
sick.
Man, listen. How do you give up somebody like that, bro?
For Ben Simmons.
Somebody said it earlier. Have you y'all watched Jacob Sports?
Yeah.
Jonathan McDunt, the ball one, the one on the bigger one, the ball one. He be in Philly all the time. He said, yeah, McMullen. He said you took the keys from the daddy and gave it to the kids. Hey, I was dying. I was like, yeah, they did that. They messed that one up. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, they did.
And then you messed it up for Markelle Fultz, who's no longer on your team.
And Ben Simmons.
Hooping as of late, but
Nah, but Ben was a part of the jail. Markelle Fultz was the one that came in, and they were like, well, we can get rid of him and let Jimmy Butler go. They was drafting him that year. Like, you really was like Markelle Fultz over Jimmy Butler. Jimmy wasn't Jimmy that he is now, but he could have been. You had to give him some time. Then Minnesota, y'all was just soft.
yeah.
Y'all gave the man up. Now y'all over there like, dang, we ain't got no team.
They
You got
still
Rudy Gobert stealing people on the sideline.
Yeah.
I don't know who your basketball team is. Is you a Knicks fan? You a Knicks fan?
Nah, I'm a Warriors fan.
Okay. I was gonna say because the Knicks looking like they might
Yeah,
go with the series too.
They kind of shocked me too. I mean, I would have thought that Cleveland would have handled them in 6 or 7, but
Yeah.
they're about to get packed up.
New York's up 8 right now as we speak in the second quarter.
Okay. They might get that one out of there. Who your team is, Anthony?
I mean, I like obviously the Sixers. I also like watching the Nets and the Kings, but I got to go back to my Philly sports. You know what I mean? I always got to go back to the Sixers.
I'm starting to learn that a lot of people they want to hear that Philly. They like that Philly. I don't know if Joel Embiid what he gonna do, but I'm tired of him being hurt.
Yeah.
I don't have a team, but I got the bell on here, so I mean,
yeah.
I don't mind
have a
representing
set team either. So I mean, I just feel indebted to all Philly
Steph
teams
over
because
everybody,
it's green.
That'll be my problem. The 76ers play Steph in the finals. It's Steph over everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not a Philly 76ers fan. I was a Lakers fan before anything because I was a Kobe fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kobe passed away, I kind of didn't really watch basketball, but I was like, I like this Steph Curry dude, so I watch a little bit of his games here and there. But
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
If the Warriors get this ring, if they get this fucking ring, what does it mean for Steph, for his legacy? 5 rings.
Okay, I'm biased, right? So
Greatest point guard, top 5.
Hold on, listen, I'm biased. So let me give you the unbiased opinion. Then I'm gonna circle back real quick and give you my opinion. The unbiased opinion, he probably won't move no farther than they gave him last year. He probably won't in the essence of how the media looks at the other top 5 players that's already up there.
True.
They moved him in the top 10. So, you know, him sitting at the 6th or the 7th spot, you know how they feel about Jordan. You know how they feel about LeBron, Hakeem, Wilt, all them boys up there in that 5, that Magic, that little mixture that they put together all the time, they feel a certain way about that. Steph would need probably 2 more to get in that jumble of 5 that's always kind of spit out. Everybody that's a fan kind of put that 5 out. You know, some people got a special 5. So to me, in the media, it would be a talk, but I don't think they would move him. Even though it's 5 rings, I feel like now my biased opinion, I would put him in my top 4. So it'd be Jordan, Kobe, Steph, LeBron, Kareem, Shaq. That's my 6. How I would list it. I feel like he in that realm where like 5 rings doing something nobody else could do. And if you go back before 2014, they told you 3-point shooting teams can't win championships.
Mm-hmm.
He said, psych.
Yeah,
And if you look at the stats right before that, the stats quoted for you. It'll tell you, hey, it don't win games. It don't win games. The teams usually in the league that shot the most threes were bottom 5 teams.
Yeah.
Steph Curry was hitting those threes though. But hey, man, hold on. Y'all, let's get to the drafting part. I forgot all about the draft.
Yeah, me too.
it's cool.
Let's get to this draft, man, because I just want to see how we work this out, man. This might be fun. So for everybody that's watching, man, Kyle gonna do the Jets. We're gonna do a little 7-round pick'ems, and we're gonna take. Can y'all see? Y'all can see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, we're gonna team up, do the Birds. Kyle's gonna do the Jets.
All right, here we go. Let's get that right there. Nope. All right. It should be going way faster than that. Did I put it on normal?
Does it go faster than that?
It should. And when I did it yesterday, it went really fast. Let me go back though.
Will Anderson.
Tyree Wilson.
He might be there.
Yeah,
okay, so we gotta trade request.
Oh man.
We got a trade request for 10.
I was gonna bring this up earlier when we were talking about possible things to do in the draft. I'm a proponent of Buda Baker.
But I don't like the return.
Yeah.
I don't like that 34th pick. I would prefer. I don't know if I could get him now. I would get him 30 and the 34th pick, and then they can give me 66.
Like a future first, maybe, or first or second.
Let's see if we can count them. All right, we're gonna take 10 off the board. What you want to try?
We could try 30 for sure.
Okay.
Instead of 66, maybe we can do like 96 or 105 because we don't have anything in that.
We don't need a 66 pick either. We need that 105.
Yeah.
All right.
And we can give them maybe
the Minnesota 5th.
I'd give them a third, like our third.
Probably, yeah. Buda Baker, top 3 safety.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you also have to think we're going to get, like, a bunch of comp picks. And I think we're going to have a third-round comp pick.
So you like that right there? That's what you're looking at?
I think that's pretty decent.
All right. Let's see.
But if they don't accept, I'm taking Jalen Carter.
Yeah, I don't like looking at it like that. You're basically swapping. You're basically only moving down 5 picks to take.
Yeah, that was a good one. Hold on. We got another pick, though. Hold on. We got another offer. We got this. That's a little further back than I want to move, but that's a good edge rusher.
Josh Allen, yeah, that's good. That's a good replacement for BG.
And then we got one more.
The other one.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know
No.
if I can do
No,
that. I don't know if I can do that.
no, I'm sorry, I
I
can't.
don't know if I can do that.
They want to get Bijan Robinson. No, can't do it.
Okay, I got a trade I want to offer. Let me just see. Hold on. Can I get back to this? Get out of those trades. I got one I want to offer. Like, you tell me if you agree, but I just want to.
Okay.
I want to go back to probably 19. So Tampa Bay is 19.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Let's see. Tampa Bay has a 19th pick. So I'm willing to give them 10 and our second. But they have to give me 153. Well, I take 175.
Are you getting Devin White, or is this just a pick? This is a swap.
You want to try Devin White? I wasn't thinking about Devin White. I was more moving back to get that. I wanted their first round pick for next year or their second.
Yeah, I think
they want to accept the first. I tried the first 1,000 times. I think I got to give up more on my end.
Yeah, I think if Howie's going to move back in the draft, I would like to see him get a player.
So you want Devin White instead of the second?
Sure, we'll see. If it probably won't work, but yeah,
linebacker help.
Yeah, it won't work.
But we do have Jalen Carter, Christian Gonzalez, and Bijan Robinson on the board. But we both know what we're taking here. If we can't get a trade we like,
I would love Jalen Carter.
So let's do it. Let's take Jalen Carter.
I'm with that.
Let's see how we'll take Jalen Carter. All right. Yeah, we get into the 15th spot, and you got a trade offer right here. What you want to do?
Decline that shit. I don't want Austin Eckler. I mean, 6 spots back for Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler 6 spots, and you give what is that, a 4th?
Yeah,
that's it. I think either a late.
You were just complaining about that running back room. He 26.
The only problem with Austin Eckler is that he's looking to get a massive extension.
That's my other concern.
He said massive extension or a contender. The Jets would be considered a contender. He might take a better deal.
No, I don't want it. I don't reject it. I already know who I want. I want Peter Skoronski.
Nice pick. Nice pick.
Safe pick, smart pick.
Hold on, pause. Hey, so do you want to move?
Fallen.
You want to keep riding and see if he fall to us? Or you want to try to trade up? That's why I stopped.
Let's trade up with the Giants. Let's see if we can trade up with the Giants.
You want to get ahead of the Bills.
And the Cowboys. Let's see if we can trade up with the Giants.
All right, let's see.
Because Dallas has also been linked to Bijan.
Yeah.
Let's hit Giants. What y'all want to do?
You're going to have to give up a little more for a division trade.
That's cool. 30. I'll give them 30 and
third next year.
Third next year, yeah.
Decline. They gonna want more, huh? Oh.
Okay.
Keep riding.
All right. Let's just hope he falls.
No, I don't want to talk to the Saints.
All right. Let's see what we can get. Adoree Jackson. That's not realistic.
What happened? What you seen up there?
The Giants were offering Adoree Jackson. That's not a realistic trade.
No. Not for us, anyways. We don't even need a call.
Yeah, not for us.
He would kill out.
So
now,
we can trade back with Washington and get another, what was it, like another third or something.
Yeah.
But Kalijah Cansey's on the board and Jahmyr Gibbs is also on the board.
I want to trade back.
You want to
I
trade
think we
back?
can get. I think Jameer Gibbs still be there in 4 spots,
You want to trade
and Jameer Gibbs still be there in 4 spots.
Okay.
And we need that pick.
Pick
We
is
need that middle of
Kansas
the round
City.
pick. We'll
Kansas
get him now.
City.
What they gonna take? Cam Smith. Look, told you he'll be
Yeah,
there.
see, he's there. Yeah,
Fancy
reject that.
there and Gibbs. I think we just created we just got Nolan. I mean we just got
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. So yeah, Gibbs is our best pick right here for me.
I agree. It's not the
Unless you
Bijan
like
pick,
a dude
but
like Trenton Simpson, but it's a good pick though. I
yeah,
don't think Howie would take a second round linebacker anyways.
no,
All right, so
unless
we're
it's
gonna go with
Nakobe
Jameer
Dean, but
Gibbs.
he's third round.
He wouldn't even take him in the second round. He let him fall.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, when the Jets get back in here, here we go.
43. BJ Larry.
All right, you got 71 in a second next year
for Corey
for
Corey
Davis.
Davis.
Corey Davis.
Alan Lazard, McCall Hardman. Yeah. Okay. What's next?
And you have
Rashad
Baltimore.
Interesting.
We've got enough receivers.
Enough receivers. I was just going to say that. Y'all trying to offload receivers if anything. What you want to do? Nothing? None of these?
Let me counter offer that.
Okay, let's counter it.
Switch 71 for 115
71 for 115.
and add a fifth next year.
Their fifth?
Yeah, their fifth. I want to see if that'll go.
They accepted it.
Hey.
All right. Well,
Shit.
Jets have
I got
traded
you,
out.
I
Good
got you,
shit.
Joe Douglas.
All right. When we fall back in here, well, who falling back in here first? Probably us, right? 62. Who gonna be on the board? It's looking kind of crazy out there. Ooh, I see. I can see. I see. Yeah, I see. Oh, why you had to
Oh,
say
he
his
just
name?
got picked by Cincinnati.
All right, what we got? Let's see. We got what a little bar at for the side.
I don't think
coming up.
we don't really have to go tight end.
It's not giving me the stroll down. I don't know where.
It's not letting you scroll down.
Yeah, it's like not letting me move past these like 6 players. But I'm gonna go through. Where you want to go? What you thinking about?
I'm thinking defense.
All right, defense. What you thinking? Probably the edge.
Either
Derek
edge
Hall is
or
a steal.
linebacker.
Derek Hall for me right now is a steal.
Derek Hall. I'm with that.
Derek Hall
I'm
from
with that.
Auburn. I like his take. Hold
Yeah.
on, let's see who out here. This safety. Jordan Battle is another
Battle,
steal,
too,
and
yeah.
Jamie Robinson. God.
Man, when's our next pick after this one?
Next pick. How do I see that? I don't think you can tell me.
You can look at proposed trade and see when your next pick is.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
can. That's good call. Proposed trade, and then Eagles and pick anybody.
Yeah, it don't really matter.
And we have 94.
So we have a third. Okay.
But we also got the 18 picks, so we kind of in a great spot where we picked up an extra pick.
Yeah.
So I still like the Derek Hall.
Derek Hall. I'm cool with that. Because I think you got to get a guy that's gonna get in there for BG.
Have we addressed the offensive line situation, or do you want to address that in the next round?
We could address that in the next round. I'm not honestly. We can address that in the late 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds with our later picks. Just because I have so much confidence in.
Give me a pause at 80. Give me a pause at 80.
Oh,
Damn! All right.
pause at
Man,
80.
this
It went
shit
really fast this time. It didn't even do that before, bro. That was so weird.
Yeah.
That's cool. I ain't worried about it. We're gonna go to the fourth.
What you want to do with
Trade
this?
offer.
It'll give us another pick in the 6th round, and it'll give us another 4th round pick.
We're only moving back 6 spots.
Yeah.
The thing is, who's
What
on
if-
the board? It won't let you see who's on the board, will it? Oh,
See
okay.
if one of them safeties is there that you want. That's what I was looking for, safety at 80.
I know you was too. That was so crazy. It was, and look, people traded in that speed, that speed. How
Yeah,
in the world?
that's crazy. It
All
really
right, so
does
we're gonna
dirty.
look at these safeties. Both of the safeties are gone.
It's tough.
Linebacker. They still got Ivan Pace Jr. out there, but I don't really like him that much. Let's see
Yeah,
if we got.
at this point
I
with
got
the guys off the
one
board at
player.
linebacker, it's tough. We could go
Player.
offensive line.
If he out there, Andrew Voorhees, but he got that torn ACL. He just had. Oh, there he is, Zavala, Chandler Zavala,
Chandler Zavala.
North Carolina State.
Yeah, we can do
He
that.
can play guard or tackle too. He's versatile.
That's
And he
good.
can play.
Yeah.
He can work out and end up playing center.
That's decent.
What's happening? Did it freeze on us? No, there it is. All right. The Jets. There you go. I don't think he trading with the Patriots though.
Nah. We moved down twice. What?
I don't think he traded nothing with them.
Oh, good.
All right.
Man.
All right. Where we going here? Because I can't see everything for some odd reason. I think this in my way right here.
Show me receiver.
Wide receiver. Jonathan Mingo.
That's what I want.
Child.
That's what I was looking for. Give me Mingo. I want
child.
Yeah.
He is a man child. All right, you back on the board again. 115.
Go pick.
Moving back twice again? No.
All right, leaving them alone. Where you want to go? You can click the
let me see defense.
Defense. Tank Bigsby out there.
Damn.
Jair Brown.
You took Austin Eckler, didn't you? Or did you not take Austin Eckler?
He did not take Austin Eckler.
Ooh.
No.
That would have been
My
a
whole
perfect
thing is,
pick. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't drafting a running back because running backs are always available.
What you want? Oh, you want D line because you cried about D line for a minute.
I do
there.
cry
I
about
know you.
Byron
You want
Jones.
edge or you want D tackle? Ooh, Isaiah McGuire out there. Brenton Cox Jr. out there.
I don't feel like that's great value for Cox yet.
Nah, Cox it's a little early for him. He probably more at the end of this round and then the beginning of this round.
Byron Young's interesting to me.
He's one of those pieces.
We just signed 2D tackles though.
You going edge?
Yeah, let me get McGuire.
Isaiah McGuire. Oh. Eagles are back on the board. We already went offensive line. This is probably our place to go linebacker. I like Ivan Pace Jr., but you tell me who you like in this one. I'm just trying to see.
We can go linebacker or safety.
All right, let's see what the safety pool looking like.
I don't know if there's any guys out there.
Shaw Torrance is interesting.
Yeah.
Trey Dean is also interesting, but they kind of split time together in Florida. Ronnie Hickman, I don't know. He's more of a Terrell Edmonds again. So
yeah, I feel like if we go safety, we need
coverage.
Yeah, more of a cover guy.
Yeah, definitely. I like the linebacker spot, or unless you want to see what we got out here at receiver. Let me see if
I'm not really one of those guys that's gonna draft a receiver though, because we don't have a
Tank Dell gone, so that was like the only receiver I would have took, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't have like a dying need for a receiver, so I'm good with that.
We got Jamar Gibbs, so we don't need another running back. Tank Bigsby still out there.
That's a steal though. But we can go with linebacker. That's
tight end. We don't need a tight end. Well, I don't understand why people keep telling me we need a tight end. I'm like, for what?
I don't feel like it'd be bad later in the draft to grab one.
We got like
Yeah, but
4.
we've drafted a tight end like the last 2 years.
This is also a super deep tight end draft.
Yeah, it's
though.
true.
Super deep.
We'll take
Who
Pace.
do you like out of this? You like Pace Jr.?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I know a lot of people are down on him because he played at Cincinnati, so that's a hard task.
That's fine.
The
Bills.
Jets are
tanking
back on the
Bigsby.
board. Where you want to go?
Mm,
I'll make this smaller and actually see if I can scroll.
I got me a receiver. I got me a tackle.
I
I got me some defense. I
And
mean,
it zooms all the way in. You say you want offense, tackle,
let me see safety.
defense, safety.
Is there anyone really? Nah, there's no one really here. I've heard some things about Rashad Torrance, but I don't know.
Let's see. There it is. You can get the full report.
5'11's not bad. He could probably play slot if need be.
Right. Physical defender with the willingness to slide runners who meet him head on. Okay. Has enough fluidity to quickly swivel around off the snap. So he could play a little. He could play a little slot.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
like-
Take him. We don't have anything great at slot, so
He'd be like a
Alright.
Maddox almost.
Yeah, Maddox. 170. You back on the board again? Let me see what you're talking
Hey, you
about.
slot them picks.
Yeah, he swapped them picks. He did get them
Yeah.
picks in. He surely got up out of there.
This is still 5th round, right? 170 still 5th.
Oh
I
yes.
think so.
Yes. I think this is the 5th round.
I kind of want to trade out to the 5th round next year.
Who would you like to trade with? Because they didn't give you a trade offer.
Yeah. Probably someone in the NFC.
NFC.
You
A
wanna
team that
trade with
thinks
us?
they're gonna be good but isn't. Give me the Vikings. See if they'll move their 5th next year.
You want to get on 170. And you want to
Oh, they don't
take,
even have a 5th next year.
they
You
take
take their
that 4th.
Yeah, see if that'll work.
Decline.
All right.
Blind.
Hold on. They might have to.
You might have to take.
They ain't
their
got enough. They ain't got enough collateral though. Green Bay gonna be bad. And look at all them picks they still got, bro. Oh my god.
You want
their fifth?
to trade back
Yeah.
into like next rounders or
No.
oh
No, give me a 5th and a 7th. See if they'll give me a 7th too. For not
Seventh.
moving back in this draft.
Okay.
for next year?
Alright.
Wow.
They're like, we just gave you our quarterback, dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Stop
can
doing
use
deals
forwards.
with us.
I want a 5th or a 4th next year. That's what I want. I just want to have so many draft picks in case Aaron Rodgers doesn't come
You
back.
might have had to do that like 3 rounds ago.
Yeah, but I already got some. Like, I mean, look at my draft next year. I mean, I've got a lot of shit.
I think it's a giant 6 maybe.
This wouldn't hurt. No.
They ain't want it either.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. Let me go tight end because I'm not sold on all my tight ends.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's probably the one area on the Jets offense that I have question marks about is their tight end
Do you
play.
want to see the? Just let me know who you want to see the full report on. You click it.
Show me Payne Durhams. He's the only one that's got value here.
Coming soon.
We love a
we're
guy
not
to
giving
skip.
it.
Draft him. We love a guy to skip the combine. Draft him.
All right.
What a
6th
dog.
round.
What a dog.
All right,
Did we get
Kyle's
in
done.
here?
I think. Are we done too?
No, we got 2 picks.
Oh yeah. it is.
219 and I don't care what we do here. You want a punter? We need a punter.
Yeah, we do need a punter.
I heard about this dude right here, Adam Corsack.
Adam Korsak, send it.
Need a punter.
I'm cool with that.
I've never taken a punter in the mock draft. I think I need one this time.
Yeah. So locked in. We're taking punters.
Right.
Who is Mr. Irrelevant?
Hey, I like this Malik Cunningham dude.
Yeah, we don't need a quarterback though. We got
I
Ian
mean,
Book.
I'm just trying to run. I'm just trying to run. What's your boy name? The third stringer. What's his name? Ian Book.
Jets?
Ian
Oh,
Book.
yeah,
I'm
Ian
trying to
Book,
get
yeah.
him up out of here.
He ain't even gonna see the field, so it don't matter.
I don't even want it to be a happening chance. What you want to go? Defensive D tackle, maybe? Just give him some more beef, I guess.
We already
DeAndre
got
Corbin.
Y'all got a lot of beef out there. Y'all
we
got,
got a lot of D
1,500
tackles,
pounds in the D tackle room.
No, we do.
Xavier
Henderson.
Did we take a safety?
No.
No.
Y'all didn't end up taking Jordan Battle, did you?
No.
No, we didn't take Jordan
skipped
Battle.
out. Let me see what they said about it.
I mean, I'm cool with drafting like an offensive lineman, but
you want an offensive lineman?
I'm cool with that. I mean,
this is his spot. You know, this is where. But we did take an offensive lineman too. So you want to go tackle, guard?
Did we take a tackle?
Yeah, we took Mike Zavala. Remember?
Yeah, let's go guard.
No. Zavala is a guard, so let's go tackle.
Oh, tackle then, yeah.
Who you like out of this? You probably know a little bit more than me.
Uh,
Only person I know out of this is Jake Witt, but the person I heard that gave his report said he was horrible. So I'm gonna skip out on him.
Yeah.
I like the dude with the funny name right there, La Lulu.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't really know much about these guys at this
How
point.
big is he? 6'5", 317.
That Jordan Mailata type build.
He's pushing the bus, bro.
Yeah.
6'5", 298.
I'm cool with Lulu.
Let's do it.
322. Damn.
These guys are like Jordan Mailata build.
All right.
I like my draft.
I like both our drafts. The Jets did
pretty decent.
I do a full result.
Peter Skoronski, Jonathan Mingo, Isaac McGuire. That's decent. Torrance.
I like it.
You did a damn good job, bro.
Yeah, that's a nice drive. They let me see the whole thing. That's his last one though, ain't it? Payne?
I think so.
Yep.
All right.
And then ours.
So.
Let's see let's see. This is a good draft, man. I kind of appreciate that. Jalen Carter, Jamarcus. God, we came through.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we came through. We got everything we needed and some more.
I would say though, if Jalen Carter isn't there at 10, and we get that trade offer for Budda Baker from the Cardinals, I'm cool with taking that and trading back.
Right.
Just because we need
that was a good draft, man.
Yeah. Just because we need like a difference maker on defense.
Right. You barely want to let me back in here with y'all. Well, somebody put up something about Curry, so let me get that for Kyle right there.
This guy's crazy, bro. I was reading that during the draft. That's crazy. Tony Parker ahead of Steph Curry.
Whoa.
This man,
Philly. I don't know if you still here. You probably left, but
bro can kiss me where my cheeks meet with that, bro.
Steve Nash.
That's a horrible.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash ahead of Steph Curry.
He might as well put Jerry Stackhouse on that motherfucker. Jerry Stackhouse? That's crazy.
Anybody on there, if you put Steve Nash and Tony Parker in front of Curry,
There's only one.
Oscar Robertson.
There's
not
only
even
one.
Oscar. John is the only one.
That's crazy.
And the only reason he get consideration because he got all the damn assists and steals and all that.
All of them.
So it's hard to not give him one. But man,
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Bro's
crazy. What else I had in here? I had something else for us, but
yeah.
Hey, would you pick up Kyle? Would you take Zeke?
No, I don't want Zeke.
Why? Why not? I'm cool with having Zeke.
I got a little clip. Y'all want to see a little clip?
I'll take Zeke if he's not our featured back. Don't make that mistake of trying to feature him as the number one guy, but I'll take him if he's our 2. I'll take it. If we give him 12, 15 carries a game, preferably in the fourth quarter, I'm with that.
Everybody
I'll
hates
be-
me playing this clip, but I like to play this clip of him working out. Hold on.
There you go, hit him. There you go, hit him. There you gonna hit him. There you gonna hit him. There you gonna hit him. There you go.
That's my
You can hear
running
him yell like that all year. You can put him in the backfield. He just be like,
I think if he's in the backfield with Jalen Hurts doing that, he's gonna be like, "Hey, shut the hell up."
shut the. He don't even cuss, but he'd be like, just, hey, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you doing all that noise? Like, it don't take all that to run the ball, man. Run the ball.
Just run the ball.
Yeah, my coach when I was trying to coach one of my other coaches, he'd be like, "Why are y'all doing all that noise trying to run? Just run. You don't gotta make noise." They'd be like, "Ugh." He'd be like, "No, just move." It's hard.
You don't have to do all that extra stuff. Just hit
This
the
ain't
hole.
the Army. We don't need you to
This ain't the Army.
cadence. We don't need
Yeah.
cadence.
I mean, I think
how you feel about your draft, Kyle?
I like the draft. I don't really think we have glaring needs on our team. The only thing I wish I took was a linebacker. I didn't take a linebacker. But hey, maybe we move one of them late picks for a guy that's sitting on somebody depth chart that can give us some run. But I like the draft. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I thought we did a good job. Jalen Carter fell to us.
Fell to us, and we was trying to trade out. We still trying
still
trying to get back to get Bijan. I wouldn't listen. My opinion, right? I would never take Bijan at 10.
At 10.
Not exactly at 10. Like the asset of 10 could be used to get him, but I would never just wholeheartedly be like, "Oh, I'm taking him at 10."
Yeah,
I gotta get
Bijan at
something
10
with
is a
him.
stretch, I think.
I need something with him. If I feel like him alone isn't enough, I feel like I need like another pick, or I need to get him, and I can get back into the 4th round, something like that, where I can maneuver. I still got a lot of pieces I can move around with. Just getting him at 10 isn't enough.
Yeah, I think if we took that Arizona deal, traded for Budda Baker out of 10, and then used 30 to trade up ahead of some of those teams that needed a running back and took Bijan, A+. Absolutely A+.
How do you feel about this new thing that just dropped about Jalen Carter?
What?
I guess he came out and basically said like he knows for sure if he's at 10, the Eagles are taking him. He can guarantee.
No question. I mean, I would take him if he was at 10.
He wouldn't confirm or deny if that's something that Howie told him, but he did come out and say that.
I would absolutely love it. He would. It's a young guy, a lot of potential. He's got familiarity with Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. He literally said he thinks the world of them.
He did. And
he's coming to a place where he's got great mentorship with Fletch and BG and a really good rotation on that D line. He's gonna wreck shit up. I would love it.
All right, Kay, I got a question for you. Is there anything your team right now moving forward could do that could surprise you in this offseason?
If we made a move, actually, this is one thing, like back to the draft real quick. If our offensive tackle that we want is not there, and you guys end up getting Jalen Carter at 10, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are calling at 15 from 30. Move up from 30 to 15 rather than move back from 10. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a possibility. That shit will blow my mind if we move back in the draft one. And if we start getting into the Budda Baker rumors too, like if we're a front runner to get him, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think there's really. I kind of feel like a lot of teams are set right now. You know what I mean? You don't really hear a lot going on in this offseason at all.
Is there a move that at 15 would upset you? Anthony, you think about the same two questions because I'm coming right to you. You already know they're coming to you next. So
yeah,
I would be really upset if we went secondary at 15 because I saw something about Witherspoon if he dropped. I don't mind the idea of getting another corner. I just don't think it's necessary. We've got 2 all-pro corners and a guy that was great in the slot last year. I don't expect him to play as well, especially with the quarterbacks we're going up against, but secondary would just piss me off royally. There's no need. Mm-hmm.
And it's on you. You had time to think. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna pop it over there. We're gonna see what you think. Is there a move right now that could possibly excite you? Something that you don't think we would do, but if it happened, you would be over the top.
I don't know the likelihood of us trading for Budda Baker, but I would definitely be gassed if we did that. Or I guess trading for like Devin White or Patrick Queen, although I don't know how it's going to fit scheme-wise and money-wise with them and Howie's kind of philosophy of spending assets at those positions. But, I mean, they're difference makers. They would pair very well with Nakobe Dean. I mean, I think we need to get him another guy. I think Nicholas Morrow is a good replacement for TJ Edwards and Kaiser White, but I think you need another guy there. Because if you lose either Dean or Morrow, I don't want to be trotting like Sean Bradley out starting minutes.
Matt Ellis.
Yeah. That's the thing I worry
Davion
about.
Taylor.
Yeah, Davion Taylor. I mean, he's shown flashes, but his problem's been health.
Do you think the guy we just pulled in from Temple, it was his defensive coordinator in Colorado? You think he can turn around?
I'm never say never. You know, I think
familiarity is the key, right?
Yeah. He kind of knows him and what makes him tick. So yeah, he could turn him around, and you only need one off season, and he's not going to get a lot of opportunities too. And to answer your second question, who would upset me at 10?
At 10. Or at 10 or 30. You can use either one. You can use both.
30? Okay.
I'm saying more 10 because I know 10 is one of those places where it's like a free pick, so people want to like capitalize on the pick.
Wide receiver would be my answer.
Yeah, if we take JSN at 10, I'm gonna be pissed because we don't need a wide receiver. Everybody's saying like I saw LB's video talking about JSN being a difference maker. He is. He's got some pretty good tape out.
Yes, but not at 10.
We don't need him at 10.
I don't even need him at 30.
Brown, Devontae Smith. We can figure out who out of Quez or Zacchaeus can take wide receiver 3. And Dallas Goedert too. I think that's sufficient.
I think Zacchaeus is a really underrated pickup. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. I don't think it's underrated.
He's had some games in Atlanta.
I just dropped a video like 3 days ago where I said I think Quez is on the hot seat now. Mm-hmm. And I think if we bring in another one, he could somehow find his way off the roster.
Yeah.
Bringing a dude like Tank Dell right now, oh my God. I can see Quez slowly off the roster. I don't want him off the roster though.
Yeah.
I think he has the potential to be a great player, but I think somewhere my findings is like from year 2 to year 3, he ended up being the 2 receiver, then boom, AJ Brown come in, now you're receiver 3. Goddard got even better from this year to last year. He ended up being now your receiver 4. Devontae kept his game going up. You just in a position where, okay, I'm not really getting the ball.
I think 4 in the depth chart is good for Quez. I think that's a good spot for him. You know what I mean? That's a quality 4 to have in this league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess it did take a mental toll on him going through that because we saw in 2021 he got more volume and he capitalized on more opportunities. I mean, he was probably our best 50-50 guy in 2021.
Well, the numbers say, right? And I thought it was really crazy. I looked at the numbers, right? He only had 11 more targets last year, 2021, than 2022.
Really?
11 targets.
11. Damn. So it would like.
It seems so much more, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I think he had 44 catches this year, and he had 56 catches in 2021.
Damn.
But he had more yards though. He averaged like 15 per catch in 2021. He only averaged like 8 last year.
Well, yeah. Well, he was more prevalent in the offense. He was one of the guys getting bulk of the targets.
Don't tell anybody, but we had Jalen Reagor and JJ out there on Whiteside. I'm sorry.
we don't want to talk about that. I was so tight that 2020 draft. That I was so convinced.
I literally called my brother. I was like, dude, we just got Jalen Reagor. He's like, yeah, bro, he's gonna be all right. No,
Yeah,
he was cheeks down in TCU at a halfway school, and you think he finna come to the man. He was like, who did you want? The guy said, you finna see him come across the stage.
Jefferson.
You see him? He like Justin Jefferson. I don't know who that is. LSU. He was the one guy with Joe Burrow won the Super Bowl. He was like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my guy. Shout out Ben.
Shout out to Ben, man.
Shout out my guy Ben. We're literally on the phone during draft. We'll probably be on the phone tomorrow, to be honest. But we were like, holy shit, Justin Jefferson's on the board. We need a wide receiver. We're taking Justin Jefferson. And they announced the pick and they said wide receiver, and we're ready to just go crazy because Justin Jefferson's on the board. And they say Jalen Reagor.
When they said wide receiver and then they said TCU, I just fell on the floor. I was
yeah. When they said TCU, I was like, bro, there is no way that they just passed on Justin Jefferson. But to be honest, it worked out.
Did it really though?
No, it didn't really work out.
Work out like
my ass.
Devontae.
Okay, but imagine Devontae and Justin.
We might not have Justin Jefferson.
Yes, we would have, because we still would have had Carson Wentz back there flailing and stuff.
Yeah,
We still would have blew the season the next year, so we still would have been in the
That's
same spot to get Devontae. But I don't know if we get him because Jalen Reagor is the whole reason we got Devontae.
Yeah. We definitely don't get AJ Brown if we have Justin Jefferson. But
hold on, the next year. Oh no, it was the year before. We should have got what? DK
Metcalf, yeah.
The year before that
for Arcega Whiteside.
So that's what I was thinking about. We would have had DK and Justin Jefferson with.
Yeah,
that would have been nasty though. I ain't gonna even lie.
That would have.
But a lot of people talking about his work ethic though. I don't know much about the guy. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but a lot of my Seattle dudes be like, man, dude, just a workout freak. He not a like get in football shape freak. He's like a muscle. I want to be big kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you saw the pictures of him.
He's shredded, but AJ Brown shredded too. But he played.
Yeah.
They play totally different.
They were tandem at Ole Miss. So
I think DK might move to tight end at one point in his career.
Y'all got college teams?
No, not really.
I don't sit here and watch college.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the patience.
I go to college. My East Stroudsburg Warriors, but I'm not tapped in with college ball as much as I am with pro. To be honest,
I was just gonna ask because they saying there's teams out here like that's willing to pass on these quarterbacks for Caleb Williams already. The quarterback out of USC. He's a stud. Like, listen, he's a stud, but I don't believe in USC quarterbacks anymore. After I put all my hope, After I put all my hope and faith in Mark Sanchez when he went to the Jets, I was like, oh, he's gonna be the one to beat He gonna be the one that.
And Matt Leinart.
Oh, Matt Leinart. Listen, I didn't have faith in him because I felt like he got carried.
Sam Darnold.
Listen, he had Reggie Bush and Lindell White.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the receiver? Paris Johnson. Wasn't he on that team?
Mm-hmm.
He got carried. He had some big dogs. Like, it was hard for them to like. I definitely thought Sam Darnold was a bust. I knew that. I was like, no way. Don't take Sam Darnold. And then the Jets were like, oh, we don't care. Like, to me, Zach Wilson has more potential than Sam Darnold ever had. And I don't really like Zach Wilson that much either because he's like arrogant in his brain, but he sucks on the field.
And he slept with somebody, was his girlfriend's mom or something like that?
His mom's best friend.
Mom's best friend, that's right.
He's like, to me,
that's enough to keep him on the roster for me.
Zach Wilson feel like your boy Johnny Manziel.
I don't think it's
without the partying.
Yeah.
Kind of like don't want. He's like hard to coach, but he's like has that superstar mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You just need him to calm down. Just calm down for like 6 weeks. Let me just teach you the offense, and then we can put you in, and you can be competent.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, I got it. I went to BYU. BYU is like considered like the top of the the FCS schools. It's like almost like Catholic, right? It's like Catholic based, Christian based, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a different standard of schooling out there.
Yeah. Yeah, but is he going up against like SEC guys every week?
No,
No.
Okay.
that's why I say he's mentally like, oh, I'm that, and then it's
Yeah,
like
but
you're
yeah.
not physically that. Like you need to just calm down. Let's
Yeah.
work it out. Let's get you in here, and then you can get that mentality when you win something.
Yeah, you can say the same thing about Carson Wentz though.
He was that. Well, Carson Wentz after the injury was that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
After
Carson
the whole
Wentz
Nick
up
Foles
to
thing.
2017 was pretty decent. He was pretty
Yeah.
all right. Like then 2017 hit it, he was just like
After the ACL injury is when that really started rearing its ugly head.
some people say it's the what's it call it though, the Jadeveon Clowney injury. I don't know
That
which one it was.
I think that was before
The finisher. Then that was the finisher.
that
right?
was the finisher. Yeah, that was because he literally just straight up fell off after that.
Okay, something old, but I don't know if you've seen it. Did you see the comments Darren Sproles made about Carson Wentz?
I did. I after everything
You
coming
see him,
out about
Kyle?
The
Before you answer the comments that Darren Sproles made about Carson Wentz during the Super Bowl run.
yes, I think I remember.
They
it,
got
He
yeah.
said the
like
man
a-
was literally like pouting in his locker when they was winning games.
Mhm.
And they were like, he was like being incooperative in type of the quarterback meetings. Like he was just like being a big baby. And then he was like making comments like, that should be me. I don't understand how y'all could back Nick Foles. Like his
Yeah.
I do
mind
think
was on
that
the
would be-
wrong thing in a Super Bowl run. But let me let my boy Anthony go ahead and answer that. I just wanted to give
Yeah.
Kyle a rundown of what was said.
Yeah. I think there's validity to it after kind of coming out after he got traded and we have these reports come out about, when Jalen Hurts got in the building, he kind of like clicked up with the other quarterbacks and all the other staff and stuff, and they kind of let Jalen Hurts out as kind of like the weird kid in the lunchroom, so to say. So I completely agree. I think there's full validity to it, and sure, it's not something that's easy for anybody to go through. I mean, he is the MVP, rips his entire knee apart, and he has his backup quarterback lead the team that he's been balling out with all season
Love
to
it
get
too.
the ring and the bowl. That's tough, but listen, it's all for one common goal, and that's the thing that I absolutely love about Jalen Hurts, and that he's like that big of a leader that he can kind of get everybody, regardless of how they feel. Like, listen, I understand we all feel different about it, but we're going about the same goal. We gotta have the same mindset. That's something Carson Wentz never had.
His mentality after that injury, I felt like he was like one of those guys where you could see the swag. All 2017, those 13 games he played up until you could see the swag. Like he was like exuding, like I have the confidence. And then it was just more like
I'm him for the first 12 weeks of the year.
And then he came back after the injury and it was just like, oh, I think it was a factor of Nick Foles still being on the bench. Like this dude just won a Super Bowl, and I heard they turned down first round picks for him.
For Nick Foles?
Yeah, I heard we turned that right after the Super Bowl. There was an offer of a first round pick. I don't know how true it was, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, I seen it and I was just like, whoa, like and if you think about this, you just watched your backup quarterback win the Super Bowl. You're expecting him to be traded, and then you hear that they turned down a first round pick to keep him on your neck.
That's tough. That's tough, but
and you're already not mentally strong.
Howie had the vision. Yeah. Shout out Philly Mike.
Yeah, Philly Mike said, "What a minute."
Shout out my guy.
Man, I thought you was gonna send me one in the mail, Mike. I'm waiting for it right now.
Yeah, I gotta get me one. I've been slacking on the buy button.
I know. I gotta
get me one.
Your boy LB just dropped them gold Jones again. I gotta get one of them too.
I got the OG right here.
You got the original gold?
I got the OG gold one. Yep. Number 121.
All right, so so since he said he got me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and send you mine on Twitter, man. I'm going to send you the address. You can just pop mine at the PO box, man. I got it. Hey, I just went and bought one, bro. I feel so adult, like, even though I'm in my 30s, I felt so adult like though. And I was like, hey, let me go get a. Hey, Green Blood, man, you missed an hour and 30 minutes, man. We've been hanging out. You missed the mock draft. You missed all the good talk, man, about the Jets and the Eagles, man. Two great organizations right now who are on the road to a Super Bowl.
Possible Super Bowl.
And we're 3 days in, man. 3 days into that run. Everybody is, well, I don't know if the Jets started theirs yet. Y'all started y'all already?
No, tomorrow.
Okay, so we are 3 days in as Eagles fans. He will be day 1 tomorrow during the draft. I don't think if y'all got anything else, y'all want to say something, take the flow.
We gotta hit you with this list, man.
Oh yeah, the list. Come with the list.
Real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah. So what we usually do on our show, for anyone watching our stream, we love to do this one segment called Out of Left Field. We took it off of these guys they're called Nerd Sesh from TikTok. Love their content. We got it from them. We've been going back and forth with these lists, trying to test each other's knowledge. We're gonna hit you with something.
All right, come on with it. I ain't gonna even fire back. I'm gonna just take the fire because this, this new to me.
You're not gonna give us one back?
Nah, I got one for you though, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Let me see what I can.
All right, bet. All right.
Can you name us the top 10 single season receiving seasons for the Eagles in franchise history? The players' names.
Top how many?
Top
10 players
single
all
seasons.
time in a single season receiving yards for the Eagles.
Okay. It's gonna be a few old ones I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, there's some
T.O. For sure.
Oh yes, number
T.O.
8.
Deshaun Jackson.
Yep. DJX.
Is Jeremy Maclin on that list?
Yep.
Number
2014.
4. Okay, so we just had AJ Brown. Can't leave him off there.
Yep. Yeah,
Number
he's on
1.
there too.
The dude he just took. His name's sitting right on the edge of my. Oh my god. I know that one too.
He's right there with Merrill every Sunday.
Yep, I can't even think of his name right now. So that's 4. Is Kenneth? What is his name? Number 84. We drafted him in I don't know if he on there. He was with McNabb though. 84.
Freddie Mitchell?
Yeah, Freddie Mitchell.
He ain't on there.
No.
He ain't on there? All right. He ain't do good enough. I know Nelson Aguilar ain't on there. Alshon Jeffrey?
Alshon ain't on there, surprisingly.
Alshon not on there. Dang, Randall Cunningham. I know Randall Cunningham probably got 2 receivers on there.
Philly might be like, be quick with your answer.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, I'm trying, bro. I don't know. That's 4. That's 40%.
Yeah, there's
some old ones on there though. I know it's some oldies. I ain't that dang old.
7, 8, 9, 10.
There's 2 guys on here that have done it twice that you haven't gotten.
2 guys that did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you give me a damn. Can give me a year. Can you give me a year? I'm gonna hit it.
Time period.
One of the guys did it in 83 and 85.
And then another guy did it. Another guy did it 96, 97.
Oh, he said he gave me a hint. I don't know, man.
Yo.
He did. Be quick with your answer. Oh, his last name got to be Quick or something, don't it?
Uh-huh.
I can't think of it. Oh, yeah,
Hey.
Mike Quick, huh?
Mike Quick did it twice. The second
83,
highest and
85.
the 7th highest.
Yep.
Second, right?
Second,
Yeah,
Second
number
and
2.
7th.
Fred Barnett.
No.
Fred Barnett's not on there.
No, Stu, you missed it. Sorry.
Fred Barnett's number 20.
Shout out Stu.
Stu Vision in the building. Come on, chat. Y'all come through with some names now. Top 10, man. Help me out.
All right, so
There's some
there's the guy that did it back-to-back seasons, 96, 97.
Calvin Williams, Stu.
no, he's not on there.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Top
got
10.
we got
Top
AJ.
10. We already got AJ. We already got Mike Quick. We got Alshon. We got T.O. Alshon wasn't on there. T.O. Jeremy Macklin.
Macklin.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Jackson. Okay, so there's 5 more.
Yeah, there's 5 more. Harold Carmichael.
No. Harold
Surprisingly, no.
Carmichael, number 17. His highest was 1,116 yards.
Surprisingly, no.
Mm-hmm.
There's, let's see. There's 2 guys that have played recently
Yep.
that have done it.
Played with us recently,
Yeah.
like in the last 10 years,
Last 6.
last 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers last 6 years.
2 guys.
Somebody said Irvin Fryer.
Yeah, that's a good pull. Irvin
Yep.
Fryer, yeah.
Number
Bobby
5
Murphy,
and number
good
10.
one. Good one.
96, 97.
Oh, Zach Ertz. I ain't even think about tight ends. I wouldn't even think
Yeah.
about tight ends.
Zach Ertz did it. There's another guy, too, that's even more recent than him.
More recent than Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Devontae?
Yep.
Yeah. I was about to sit up.
I had to go in. I was like, hold on. You said, because look, I thought about it there. You hit me in the head. Like, hold on. Zach Ertz. It ain't been too many since Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when Dallas got it, he missed too many games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
Greenblood
Yeah,
said,
was-
yo, do you guys want to hear something horrible? I've been an Eagles fan for over 44 years. My own daughter married a Cowboys fan and poisoned my grandkids.
Oh,
That's my
man.
life.
Damn.
Why would she do such a thing?
Dang it, Greenblood. You got a house full of, I ain't going to call it,
Oh, man.
Devontae Smith. That was a good one.
There's
Hold
only
on, what's
one
left?
more guy.
There's one more guy.
It's one more?
1967.
No, there's 2 more.
We're doing top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 more.
Yeah, because some of them repeated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the 10. So there's 2 more. These ones are pretty
Old.
tough.
The old
Honestly,
guys.
I wouldn't get one of these guys.
60 is a long time away, boy.
Yeah. One of these guys I know for sure has his number retired. I don't know about the other guy.
Tommy McDonald.
No.
He's like
Although
the first guy off the list.
Yeah, he is the first guy.
He's 11. Bobby, he 11. Sorry, I missed it. Greenblood, the question was top 10 receiving seasons in Philadelphia Eagle history. Right now, so far, we have Zach Ertz, Irvin Fryer, Devontae Smith, Jeremy Macklin, T.O., D-Jack, A.J. Brown, Mike Quick. I won't forget
Yep,
that one
2
again.
more.
And 2 more left.
This one guy wore 44.
44.
It's retired.
Chris
No,
Carter.
not Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
I'm surprised he ain't on here, actually.
Yeah.
How far
he's
is he
like-
down the list?
Far
On the
down.
list.
I don't
Red
even...
Barnett's on this list, but
Chris Carter is it number 80?
damn.
Chris Carter's 80?
Yeah, like 700.
I didn't think he was.
yards.
I didn't think he had that. I didn't think he had a high season with us. I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I don't know, so I'm hoping the chat come through. I'm giving Stu and Bobby and Greenblood.
Listen, I
So
gave
they
you all
owe the
his
chat.
jersey number. You guys just gotta look in the rafters. His jersey retired, I know that.
All right, give me the 2 because I want to move to the next question because I heard y'all had a couple from it.
Randy
Randy Moss. Come
Oh,
on
yeah.
now, we ain't have Randy Moss. I wish.
No. Okay,
Triple.
so the one was Pete Retzlaff in 1965 with 1,190 receiving yards. His number is retired. The other guy is Ben Hawkins, 1967 with
Heard Ben
1,265
Hawkins'
yards.
name before too. I've heard both of those names, but I didn't know they was top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw the list, I was like, Ben Hawkins, I would have never guessed, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, what's the second one? I know y'all got another one for me.
Do we have another one?
I don't think so.
Nah, hit us with yours.
Yeah, don't you have one for us?
Yeah,
I
let's go.
did. Hold on, let me go back and let me pull it up.
It's
I think it was like
before my time. Hey, listen, it's well before mine too. So.
all right.
You can hit us with football, hit us with basketball, whatever you want.
Yeah, I gotta pull the one I had up. I had something like third down conversions or something like that.
What? Okay.
But let's see.
That's
I
wild.
like it.
Yeah, that's what I had up there. I had who led the third down conversions last like 10 years or something like that.
Teams or players?
It was players.
Okay.
Players.
All right. Top 10?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back. I gotta find it. It was and the first person, y'all gonna be so shocked. The first person is so funny. Let me pull it back up.
So is this a certain position or is this just like
it was all over the board. They had like receivers, running backs, everybody.
damn?
Yep. Hold on,
I have a couple of guesses. Last 10 years or some shit like that.
In the last 10 years.
This stat muse thing is a little trying to figure out where I left it at. I left it open, but it's gone. I had the third down conversions for the last 10 years. The first person was pretty interesting. That's why I like it. Cause y'all ain't gonna know, bro. Y'all ain't gonna even figure who it is. Like for real. Can anybody guess on the first one?
Zeke?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
He wouldn't surprise me if he's in the top 10 though.
Is he on the top 10?
Yes, he was.
He is? Okay.
My first person that popped into my head, Devontae Adams.
No.
Wow. Okay.
I'll give you a hint though. You passed. You said you would highly pass on that guy.
Top 10 third down.
You said you would pass on him. You particular, Kyle, said you would pass on him immediately.
Well, I know I said that about Zeke. Who the hell else was?
Yeah, we got Zeke.
Now,
Stu said Zach Ertz.
What did y'all? Who said? He said Zach Ertz. No.
No.
It's I can't tell you what it is.
No, don't. No.
Can't tell you what position.
We got to get it.
Third down conversion is Antonio Brown on there?
I can't see the list right now, but I think he was not on the list.
Okay.
Number 2, everybody should get though.
Adrian
Peterson. On the stream.
Adrian Peterson.
Oh, man.
No,
He's a quarterback. I give you that.
Quarterback. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that's 2.
How do I use this stat muse? What do I type in? Do I just type in the question?
Just type in most third down conversions last 10 years.
Most.
By player.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a finicky thing to kind of get working, but
yeah, because I'm like typing in third down conversions. I don't type in all that.
Yeah.
It's just like, get out my face. All right. This is by team.
By team.
Yes. Can anybody tell me who's the first team on the list?
Well, if Brady's 2, it makes me think it's the Patriots.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
The Eagles?
Yes, sir. With 931. All right, come on, y'all. Guess the teams. Top. We're gonna do top 10.
Top 10.
I think
Third
it's going
down
to be.
conversions will last.
I think it's going to be good rushing teams, probably.
Dallas, probably.
Dallas.
Dallas is in the 10. I think.
Okay.
They are 8th.
8th. Okay.
Yes, they are 8th on the
Are we
list.
number 1?
Yeah, Eagles are 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Eagles are 1.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Let's see where they at on the list. Kansas City Chiefs are not in the 10.
Damn.
Hold on, what did Stu say? Stu said the Patriots. Let's see if the Patriots in the 10.
Seattle.
The Patriots are 10.
Patriots are 10.
Seattle.
Patriots, so we got Patriots, Dallas, Seattle Seahawks are not in the top 10.
Wow. Teams that score a lot of points or that run the ball well. The Saints.
Saints are 3.
Okay. The Colts.
Colts not in the top 10.
No.
Oh yes. They're 9. They're 9th.
So we have
They
8, 9,
are
10. Okay.
Yeah, you got 8, 9, and 10.
3.
And you got 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 3.
Yeah, Denver.
But y'all missing one team that's been like the top rusher for the last few years too.
The last few.
Oh,
Outside of us.
No, I'm not going to say that team. I'm not going to embarrass myself.
Yeah, I think you about to say it.
Cleveland Browns.
No, I thought you was finna say somebody else.
No, I ain't about to
Browns are they're not in the top 10. They are
Titans.
actually the Cleveland Browns are they are 27th.
That's tough. Stu said the Titans.
Titans are let's see.
I mean, you would think with Derrick Henry that maybe.
Yeah,
They
he's
are-
only been running well for like 5 years.
They are 18th.
18th. Damn.
Let's try to get them all in a row.
Yeah, we've been missing.
So you got Philly, you got New Orleans, you got Dallas, Indianapolis, New England. I'm surprised.
The Chargers.
Chargers are second.
Okay. Good guess.
Chargers are second. And for that other one, Austin Eckler was number 1. Third down conversions in the last 10 years. The Bears.
He's
Hold on.
number
We got the
1.
Bears in there. Let's see the Bears. Bears are sitting
low.
No. Damn.
Yeah, they're not there.
This is a
So we
weird
got
one.
Philly, we got the Chargers, we got New Orleans. So now y'all have to start. Y'all got 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what y'all need. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'll give you a clue, Anthony. One of the teams, a player of theirs played for us.
A player of theirs played for us.
Hold on, somebody said Steelers. Let me check. Steelers.
they're gonna be-
Steelers are in there. They are
Steelers.
7. Steelers are 7. The Bucks are not.
I want to throw out a random guess.
Shout out Bobby.
The Falcons.
The Falcons are. That's the team I was just giving you the hint for. The Falcons are 4th. So you need 5 and 6.
5 and 6. I was gonna say the Falcons too.
5 and 6.
Consistent offenses.
Bills are 5, I think.
5. Okay.
No, Bills
Dolphins?
are 6. Bills are 6.
So we just need 7.
The
You
Dolphins.
need 5. You need 5.
It's not 5. The Dolphins, I don't think are going to be there.
No, Dolphins aren't there.
They're not there. Okay.
Listen,
This team-
Kyle knows this one. And when he figures it out, he's gonna be really upset with himself that he didn't say the name. Because he was about to say it earlier, and I seen him like, and then he backed off.
Is it yours truly? The Jets?
Did the Jets have a lot of third down conversions?
No, it ain't the Jets. They
Okay.
close though. They are in the top 20.
Okay.
Cool.
They are in the top 20. No, it's they've been hot lately too. People. No, the Vikings ain't it.
The Lions.
Lions ain't it.
No.
The team I was thinking earlier that I backed off of was the Browns.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say. Well,
Yeah.
Another team.
I guess I got the. Yeah, another team.
Damn. This
Well,
tough.
oh! I got it. Panthers.
Nope.
What? Okay.
Damn.
I thought that was good. They've had great running games for a while now.
This team has. Well, this team has a nice sway of running backs that's been in the room for a long time too.
It's not them.
Washington, not Washington. Nah. Stu, you know this one too.
Every time I think of Washington, I think of the anthem. Left hand
Hand
up.
up. Left hand up.
Louis T is in shambles, and it is just funny to watch all the time.
Did we say Green Bay yet?
Yeah, we said Green Bay. They're not on there.
Okay.
Right? They're not on there.
Not the team. Oh my god.
The Ravens?
Thank God.
That's a good one.
I thought Kyle was gonna be like the Ravens. I thought he was gonna say it because he was like, they run a lot.
They do run a lot.
They do.
They've attempted 2,200 in the last 10 years, and they are 40%.
That's cool.
Crazy. Come on, y'all. Come up with another one. We got one more.
I kind of want to hit you with a basketball one.
All right,
yeah.
let's see what's up.
Let's see if we can get it.
I got one, Anthony. Don't you even worry about it.
Stu, it was the Ravens too, Stu, for the last one. So in order, it was Eagles, Chargers, Saints, Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Steelers, Cowboys, Colts, and Patriots.
All right. I got yours. You with this, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Outside of Wilt Chamberlain, obviously, name me the top 10 points per game in a season players.
Points per game in a season. How many?
Points per game. Yeah.
Not how many points the player.
How many players are you looking for?
Top 10.
Top 10? Okay. LeBron's
so Kobe and LeBron are on that list.
No, they're not.
What?
Whoa.
Kobe is. Kobe's on the list. LeBron is not.
LeBron's
James Harden.
James Harden is. He's number 2.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is not on the list.
What the hell?
Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson is not on the list.
Bill Russell.
No. Bill Russell never put up over 21.2 in his career.
Jordan?
Okay.
Jordan is. He's number 1, 37.9.
Somebody said Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is one of the first few off the list.
Yeah, I was gonna say
this season.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, he had one season where he had 34.84. He was with the Bucks.
Shaq.
No,
damn.
Damn.
This is tough. Dwayne Wade?
No. I don't think Dwayne Wade on there.
No.
One of these guys you're not going to get.
One I'm not going to get at all? Not like Pistol Pete?
Not a chance. No.
It's not like Wes Unseld or something like that.
No.
What era did he play in that is the reason I'm not going to get it?
72, 73.
72, 73.
You might get him. It's just you'd be surprised of how many he scored.
Jerry West? No.
No.
Dave
Magic
the
Johnson? No.
Who?
Dave the Busher?
No.
No.
You pulled that out of your ass. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Good job, dude. You're locked in. This is where I thrive. This is my share here.
How many we got so far?
We have Michael Jordan was 1, James Harden, you had 2, Kobe is 4, Kareem's 5, and that's all you have. So you have
LeBron wasn't on the list, right?
No, LeBron was not on the list.
Okay.
LeBron's highest he's number 44th all time, 31.37.
Damn.
These are,
Fun-
bro. Listen,
Yep.
listen. You wanna know what's funny, Anthony? I just watched a video recently on this type of shit, and it was on 5 Point Vids. Y'all watch 5 Points?
Never heard of it.
5 Point Vids. They like do like a lot of like chart videos where they like break down players and the best. Ben McAdoo,
Ben
That's a good
McAdoo,
guess.
no.
That's a good guess though.
Reggie Miller, and Shaq.
But I'm going
I
to
said
give
Shaq, and
I'm
I think
gonna
he already
give-
said no to Shaq.
Stu said Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor is on the list.
Okay, yeah, well, I had said Elgin Baylor, but I think
Oh, you did? Number 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
6. So we got 4, 5, and 6
Stu.
right now, right?
You have 1,
have 5.
2, 4, 5, 6. You
We have
need
5 guys.
you need number 3 and then the end of the list.
8, 9, 10. So we got 4 guys left.
Tim Duncan.
Oh,
No.
No.
Tim
No.
Duncan never averaged more than 27.8.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that was
Oh.
quick off the dome. I don't know how I
Yeah.
remembered that.
AI.
Good guess, but no.
he gonna be short. He
He's
gonna be.
right after Joel Embiid.
Oh,
That's why I ain't say it.
yeah.
I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to go back in my repertoire of names.
One of these
It's gonna be some old school dudes on there too. That's what I'm
two
trying
of
to
these
think about.
guys have absolutely legendary nicknames.
Fat Lever is on that list.
No, he is not.
He's
but
not?
Good try.
Come
Good
on.
try.
Charles Barkley. No, I don't think Charles is on there.
Mm-mm.
I know there was a
Nicknames.
season where
Legendary
Fat Lever averaged
nicknames.
something ridiculous though.
I don't think he on there either. I was gonna say not Paul Pierce.
No. But that I had a crazy poll with Paul Pierce one that we did. What
Oh,
was
yeah,
it?
that
Points
was
in
our
the
first.
total points in the season? Yeah, I pulled that shit out of my ass. But no, he's not on here.
He said legendary nicknames.
Yeah. Both these guys played in the 70s. Legendary nicknames.
Not like Dr. J, is it?
No.
Hmm.
KG?
No.
Come
Come on, Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers.
Both these guys. Avery,
Steph Curry not
not
on there
Avery.
either.
No,
He
Steph's
never averaged enough.
Steph's just off the list, barely.
George Gervin.
George Gervin.
Yes, Iceman. He's on the list.
Iceman George. I was thinking about him too. I didn't think he averaged
Let's go,
enough.
Stu. He coming through.
Hey, we don't talk about Karl Malone.
At least on our program.
On our program, we don't talk about Karl Malone.
I don't like Carl.
Yeah, we don't mess with Karl Malone.
The mail, man. He could have kept his damn mail. That mail that never have nothing good in it.
Nah, I didn't.
Okay. Back locked in. Hold on.
You only got two more guys. Anthony, we talked about this guy on our last show, one of them, and then the other guy's got the legendary nickname.
Talking about him on the last show.
One played in the 60s and 70s, one played in the 70s and 80s.
Bob Pettit.
No.
Havlicek.
It ain't
No.
Dominique, is it?
No.
No.
Damn.
Larry Bird? No. Hell no.
Both these guys are Hall of Famers, not both on the NBA 75 team.
Isaiah Thomas. I don't think so.
No.
72, 73. Man. This is tough. This is a good one.
All right, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint for the guy that did it in the 60s. Granny shot.
Oh, Rick Barry.
Rick Barry.
Oh man.
Rick Barry, and the last guy is the legendary nickname. 1972-73, averaged 33.99 points.
Bill Walton's a good guess, Stu.
It is, but it is not Bill Walton.
Yeah.
Stu got them guesses, boy. He coming out the woodwork. That boy, Stu, you a sports head like me, but I be thinking about him too. I be trying not to say them all because then we just ran into a slew of names. You forget who you said and all that.
He is my favorite guy that I've seen in the comments. Damn, there's
And
some
Bobby.
names on this list I haven't.
Larry Bird, Larry Bird didn't make the list.
Yeah, he's not.
I know that one. Everybody did not.
Larry Bird, I don't
Oh.
think is top 50. No.
72, 73. Damn. I should totally know this.
You should know this if you're locked in.
I know.
I always be giving you shit because you're not locked into the NBA. I lock
gonna
into
say
your
it.
sport. You need to lock into mine. Do you give
You
up?
gonna say it.
No,
No.
Give up.
we're gonna get this shit.
72, 73. Listen, it wasn't that many teams too, Ant, so we can limit the teams down. It's a few teams
Yeah.
that wasn't even there yet.
That is true.
This guy is 5-time All-NBA, and he's a 1-time NBA champion, 6-time All-Star.
72.
Damn.
Did he play on the Bucks by chance?
No. Yes. 1 season.
Not Lou Alcindor.
Oh my God. I limited it down for us, Ant. I'm pretty
He
good.
played
boy.
from 71 to 84.
71 to 84.
I would say his prime was early on in his career, and he played with Boston for 5 years at the end of his prime.
Robert Parrish.
No.
Damn.
He ain't average enough. I knew Rob. Oh man. I did limit it down to the Bucks for you. Come on, Ant, help me out here.
Yeah.
I got it down to, Moses Malone.
No.
No, it's not him.
Moses never played for the Celtics.
No,
Man,
he never.
Other than Lou Alcindor and Oscar Robinson back then, I don't
He's a
know who
point
else was on
guard.
the Bucks.
Point
Point
guard.
guard?
Yep.
I definitely wasn't thinking point guard.
I was not thinking point guard either. I was thinking,
Hey, look. When I narrowed it down to the Bucks, I was like, big man. Gotta be a big
Yeah.
man.
He only
said-
played for the Bucks in the last year of his career. He only averaged 7 points a game.
Well, his predominant years was
early in his career.
early in his career.
Yeah, he was
Played for the
pretty
Celtics
much
right before he played for the Bucks, right?
he played with the Kings during his prime.
It's not Clyde Frazier.
No. Clyde Frazier?
Yeah.
Walt Clyde Frazier.
No, neither
not
of those boys. I'll give you a nickname. His first name is Nate, but he doesn't
Archibald. Tiny Archibald.
go Tiny
Oh,
Archibald.
Tiny.
God.
Oh my, bro.
Oh my God.
I didn't think he averaged enough, bro. You want to know something funny? No cap. I thought about his name like 2 times. I was like, Tiny Archibald ain't never had that many points, man. Keep moving.
I'll also give you a fun fact about him, too. During that season, he scored 34 a game. He also averaged 46 minutes a night and had 12 assists a game.
Damn.
Jeez.
34 and 12. That's what he averaged.
That's crazy. All right, so we got 2 more, right?
No, that's it.
That's
That was
it.
it.
Just the whole list.
Oh,
Got it all.
okay.
Hold on, he hit me with a basketball, so I got to get a basketball one back from him. Hold on, I'm trying to find one that's good.
I don't miss on this unless it's got Jerry Stackhouse on the list. Then I'd be
Yeah.
missing.
In regards to total points scored in a season.
Ooh.
You can even do specific to a team's history, whatever you want to do.
Yes, Stu. I don't know how we didn't think about Tiny. I don't know.
I don't know
It is
either.
a legendary.
I did, but I didn't say it because I was just like, I didn't think he had it.
I wasn't even close to thinking about Tiny Archibald. I ain't even gonna cap.
And the only reason is because he said the nickname, but I was like, Tiny ain't never had nothing like that.
Yeah.
Now this one gonna be a good one.
All right.
All right. Dang, this didn't break it down like I wanted to though. Hold on. I'll do it like this because it didn't break it down like I wanted to. Everybody got the same damn thing.
I just searched
Yeah.
to find my list. I just searched it on Google and then I ended up going to Basketball Reference.
Okay, hold on. I got you though. Got you. Don't worry about it. This one's gonna be a good one too. People don't think about this.
This shit is fun. We should turn this whole. Oh, dude.
All right.
Instead of
do it.
our program just being about us talking about like sports stuff, we should just do this the whole time.
Most free throws made in the last 10 years.
James Harden's number 1.
Yes, he is.
He's got to be.
Give me the top 10.
LeBron.
I don't think LeBron's gonna
LeBron is 10.
He's
Okay.
10. All right, so that's the
LeBron is
cutoff
10.
point. How many did he make?
LeBron had 3,144.
Okay.
And look, think about this though. James Harden had 5,888.
Yeah. Yeah, James Harden gets to the free throw line a lot.
Steph Curry's got to be on that list.
I know he doesn't
Steph
shoot
Curry
a lot.
is not on the list.
No.
He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. Man, I don't know if he's played long enough in the last 10 years. Is Embiid on there?
Let me go.
Embiid
back.
shoots a
Joel
shit
Embiid
ton.
is 9.
Yeah, he shoots a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
9.
This is makes too, so this has to be guys that can even shoot them.
Yeah. KD.
KD is 8th. Y'all on a roll in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Going
Yes.
backwards though. The next person, I don't think if you're going backwards and you're trying to keep it in the row, the next person might throw you off a little bit. Because it's gonna seem like Russell Westbrook is 7.
Damn, we just
You
can't.
You have 10, 9, 8. So you have 10, 9, 8, 6. My bad.
6.
All right. This guy number 7, is he an NBA champion?
Yes.
How many times?
Giannis.
1.
One NBA.
Giannis is on the list. Giannis is 4th.
Okay. That's surprising. I wasn't going to guess him because he doesn't shoot very well from free throw. This
He's
guy's
still working on 7 though. He's a one-time NBA champion.
okay. Let me think.
Kawhi Leonard.
No, Kawhi Leonard
Not on the
won
list.
2. He's won 2.
Not on the list.
It's not on there. Oh.
This guy, one-time NBA champion. He hasn't played long. He's been retired too long. He's been retired too long. All these guys are current players.
Yes, everybody on the list is current.
All right, I thought so. Okay, yeah, because Dirk's been retired too long. So is Wade. And Kobe never shot a lot in the later half of his career.
I don't know. I don't think Lucas played that long enough to be on the list.
Not on the list yet.
Yeah.
No.
Where is Luka? Hold on, let me see how far he is down the list though.
My guess is like 35.
Oh, and just for y'all information, Steph Curry was 11.
Wow, he doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot that many.
You said who he said? Hold on, who I was looking for again?
Luka.
My guess was 35.
No, because the last guy on the list is Nikolai.
Yo,
Joker is last. He is 30.
Yeah,
20.
Jokic doesn't shoot.
No,
Jokic
20.
doesn't
He's
shoot that many.
25. 25.
One-time champion.
One-time champion.
Because he was traded.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker's not a champion.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Booker's not a champion yet. He's working on it though. But he is 13th on the list.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving on the list.
He's the one-time champ I was thinking of.
I was gonna say Kyrie too.
I'm telling you, that's why I told you this one right here. That dude is really gonna throw you off. He's a throw for me when I seen it. Like
I'm gonna get it if it's a current guy, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't. The reason why. Somebody already got it.
Stu
got it.
Man,
AD.
he's on fire.
AD is 7.
Of course, it's AD.
All right, so we had top 5, and I don't know if y'all get this one.
DeMar
Bradley
DeRozan.
Beal?
DeMar DeRozan is 2.
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal is not on the list.
No. Okay.
What's his face? The guy
Right now,
was
y'all
the-
have James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Giannis, Russ, AD, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, LeBron James.
What numbers are we missing?
You are missing 3 and 5.
3 and 5.
Not Trey, no.
Jaylen Brown?
Not on the.
No.
No, Jaylen Brown ain't been around long enough.
Not long enough.
Neither is Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I was thinking him, but no. Al Horford.
No.
That's not bad, but
That was a good guess. Al
Yeah.
Horford
Oh.
is
Dame.
Yeah.
Dame is 3.
All
Dame is 3.
right, one more. Kyle Lowry.
Way at the bottom.
Oh, Jimmy Butler.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Jimmy Buckets is 5.
We damn near got the whole top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we could go. I mean, Ice Trey was on the list though.
Yeah.
He's like,
Trey shoots a lot of those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
hey, it's a dude on this list. I don't know if y'all can figure it out, but there's a dude on this list that don't shoot really good free throws to me, and he's on the list. Y'all figure him out.
Is he a champion?
No.
Is he an all-star?
DeAndre Jordan.
Yes, he is an all-star.
Rudy Gobert.
Yes. It's one more.
DeAndre Jordan.
He is a champion.
Dwight.
No,
No.
he's not a big.
Oh. He's not a big.
Not a big. I get you
He's-
that.
Not a
Okay.
big. Okay.
Is he a wing?
No.
Guard. that
Well,
doesn't
first
shoot
off,
free
let me list off a couple guys I know are on the list. Paul George is on the list.
Paul George is on the list.
Chris Paul is on the list.
Chris Paul is with Nikolai at the bottom of the list with Rudy Gobert. Yes.
All right. CJ McCollum's on the list.
McCollum is not on the list.
Is he? Wow. Okay. He's been around 10 years. This guy.
So right now y'all have D-Book on the list, Stephen Curry, Paul George, Trey Young, Rudy Gobert, Chris Paul, Nikolai Jokic, and then the first 10 that we already know.
Mm-hmm. This guy's a one-time.
Oh, and D-Book. My bad. Y'all had D-Book too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy just right here, I just didn't think he would be this high on the free throw attempts. Like, I didn't think he shot so many free throws.
And he's a one-time champ.
One-time champ.
Chris Middleton.
No.
That's a good guess.
That was a great try, though.
Yeah.
Good pull on that one.
That was a locked-in move right there.
That really was.
CP3 we got, Rudy Gobert we got, Luka not
You were
on the
talking
list.
all that shit about me not being locked in.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I'm a bad.
Kyle pull this one out. I'm not going with no more. I'm done.
He's a one-time champion. Is this guy an all-star?
Yes, multiple times.
Multiple-time all-star. Currently playing.
Currently playing. Hold on. Double check. I think he is, but I gotta double check. Yes, currently playing.
All right, that makes me think he's not as good as he used to be.
No, the only reason why is the team he was playing for. I don't watch them that much, and now the team he's playing for, I don't watch that much either. So.
Okay, it's not John Wall. John Wall never won a championship.
No.
No,
Andre Iguodala. No, he won more championships than that.
Iggy, yeah, he won 4.
Yeah.
It's a good one though.
Yeah.
This dude right here is a good one. He messed me
All right,
up.
let me run down the rosters in my head. The Celtics, no one's won a championship. The 76ers, no one's won a championship. The Knicks,
Oh, you asking what's he playing in the playoffs?
no one's won a championship. What's that?
You asked me, is he playing right now, like in the playoffs?
I didn't ask that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's too much info. I'm not about to ask that.
Okay.
No one on the Nets is a champion. Oh, he's a guard.
He is a guard.
European.
No.
Okay. That, I don't know why this guy popped into my head, and I'm not going to say his name because that's embarrassing. So no one on. Fred VanVleet.
No.
Danny Green. No, he's won more
No.
championships than one.
Fred VanVleet's a one-time champion. Though. So is Kyle Lowry, but you already said him.
Danny Green's not playing.
Who said Kyle Lowry? Somebody said him already?
Yeah,
I said him a while back.
Said Kyle Lowry.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about then.
Oh,
well,
okay.
okay. This one, okay, I got one more then. One more. Because I didn't know you
Alright.
said it already. I
Alright,
got one
alright.
more on the list. Dang it. He's played from he's a traveling hand. He's been in the league. Let's see how long he's been in the league. He has been in the league a few years. Let's see how many years. He has been in the league since 05. He's played for.
That's too early for him.
He played 1,
Danny
2,
Green. I
3,
said
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 organizations.
Goran Dragic.
No.
Has Danny
That's
Green
a
really
good
played
one.
with that many teams?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't even doing Danny Green.
Oh,
He has played for a lot of teams though. He has
Yeah.
a long list.
I don't think he came about in 05, though.
Anthony, you know what? This is one you should know for sure.
Okay. Oh, Andre Iguodala.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's a good
only
But
one-
you're on a hot little trail there. That was a hot little
Yeah.
trail you had grabbed. You know what I'm saying? That was a good trail.
Yeah.
You went to the right area. You just didn't hit the right player. Now Kyle should know. As soon as I said that, Kyle should have clicked in.
He's locking in. Leandro Barbosa.
Okay, now you're on a cold trail there, my guy.
Okay.
I said 05. God damn.
This guy won a championship with the Warriors, right?
Did he win with the Warriors? No.
No.
But
But if
he
it's
has
supposed to
no
click,
championships.
if it's supposed to click and hit his head,
He has no
let's see.
championships?
He has no chips.
This is a guy on the free throw.
Yeah, he don't have no chips.
This is a guy on the free throw list, right?
Yes.
Okay, and he's played
No.
for a shit ton of teams.
Yes.
No championships. And he's
No
still
chips.
playing?
Oh,
Still
5.
Damn.
So he's
Matter of fact, he is not on the active roster this year.
He's not
Carmelo
on it.
Anthony.
No.
No.
Good try.
Carmelo
good-
Anthony
good
was
try.
03.
Day 03. Not on the active roster. 18.
His last year was last year though. His last year was last year. 2022. 21-22 season.
Right. So who the hell came in right after LeBron? Who's just about as old as CP? He's 30.
Anthony, you should go back and pull that thread you was working on for a minute though. I'm just saying.
Iguodala.
That thread was headed in the right direction.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
Kyle,
this-
I just gave you a big hint. You're a basketball guy, and I just gave you the biggest hint.
this guy hasn't played with a lot of teams, and I'm only guessing him. This isn't the guy; it's a different guy. Kemba Walker.
No.
Is he
Is
on
he
the
on the
list?
top 30? Top 30.
Kemba. Yes, he is.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah. Not a champion, but he has a lot of damn. I can't say that. Oh, wow.
It's not Joe
Can't go around
Johnson.
to it.
Not
No, it's not ISO. ISO was 40 last year.
Yeah.
ISO, I think, got drafted in 99. Old ass.
Damn, this is
I
tough.
sent you in the right direction. I sent you
Yeah.
right down the rabbit hole, and I think
Yeah.
y'all just not thinking about the rabbit hole.
Bro said Iggy.
I said Iggy.
People don't even put them together when I usually have conversations with people. They never associate them with the same situation. But I think
Nate
Kyle should.
No, not Nate Robinson.
Mm-mm.
So he played with Hickey.
Yes. I had to give you that one because you asked, and I couldn't even control my face at the moment.
Oh wait, no, this guy's not going to be on the list in the past 10 years because he retired. Yeah, he wasn't playing last year. Never mind. But that would have been a great poll if I would have said his name. He would have been on there. Huh?
Who?
I don't know why, but Sean Livingston was drafted in 2005. He played with Andre Iguodala.
That's a good poll, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But he didn't play last year.
Yeah.
And if he didn't win with the Warriors, that means he barely played.
Damn.
He didn't play with Iggy on the Warriors.
No, he did not play on the Warriors at all.
I didn't think so.
And it's a guard.
It is a guard.
I was thinking David West, but I think he's won with the Warriors.
Yeah, David West won 2 of the rings with the Warriors.
And David West is a power forward.
Yeah. Silly. Oh, God, this is going to piss me off. And he's on this list. So that means he fell off magnificently.
He hasn't really fell off. I can't say he fell off.
Is he like a role player?
He has had a superstar role and a role player role.
Role player and superstar.
That was way too early for him, so he's not going to be on there.
Goran Dragic.
That's the name I thought of. Yeah, but it's not him.
Yeah.
Even though Goran, I'm pretty sure Goran did play with Iggy in Miami.
Yeah.
See the Iggy string. See, I kind of steered the aircraft in the great direction because y'all are going down another rabbit hole. Let y'all travel that one. Then when I tell y'all gonna be like, "Damn, he did."
So I don't want you to tell us.
Maybe he's not I keep thinking of point guards. Maybe he's a shooting guard.
Maybe.
Point guard, shooting guard combo. He plays both.
Guard. Combo guard. That narrows it down.
Yes, he is a combo.
It's not Tony Allen. He retired a minute ago.
Tony Allen, goofy ass.
Hey, Kobe said that was the best defender he ever played against.
Yeah. He's a dog.
Okay, I don't think these two played together. Mike Conley?
No.
This one a good one. He's a good one because he's an outlier, and then you wouldn't think he would be a big free throw getter, really. On the list, it's funny though. On the list, there's only like 2 people y'all haven't said. 3 people. 3 people on the whole list.
Drafted in 05.
05. 05, 06 was his rookie season.
First round pick?
No, I don't think he was.
No, damn.
I'll look it up just to tell you. I'll look it up.
Oh. I'm so locked in right now.
No, he was a second round pick.
Second round. Okay. Damn.
Second round guy. Come on, chat. I know y'all out there, man. Help my boys at the one podcast.
Stu, where you at? Where you at, Stu?
His last season was last year. He was drafted in 2005, so
And he had a superstar role at one point.
he had a superstar role. Well, technically speaking, his whole career was kind of superstar role. But he had, yeah. You could say that. Yeah.
And he was a second round pick.
Second round.
Damn.
Monte Ellis.
No.
He wasn't
That was a
second
hell of a
pick.
name. I haven't heard of Monte Ellis in a minute.
I'm so deep in the bag right now, bro. I think I'm too deep. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause he's actually had.
Danilo Gallinari has not played this year.
Oh, I got it. I have it. I'm waiting for Anthony to figure it out, though.
It's not Gallo.
Actually, no, I'm taking the credit. Lou Will.
Lou Will.
Oh my God.
Lou Will. It was Lou Will. I told you should have knew that way.
I should have known that one.
Can y'all? Okay, so there's 2 left on the list.
Damn.
Can y'all guess the last 2?
Are they either of them champions?
Okay, one is no. Hold on, wait.
I'm pissed now.
No, neither one of them. It's 3 left. 2 centers.
2 centers. DeMarcus
2
Cousins.
centers. DeMarcus Cousins is 1. So you got 1. It's a power forward and a center.
Another big that hasn't won a championship.
None of these have won championship.
Oh, none of them have.
None of them.
All stars, I'm assuming both of them are all stars.
Yes.
All-star center. Cat?
What? Cat is 1.
Cat, yeah.
The last one is
Paul Millsap.
No.
That's a good guess. Al Horford.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
No. Power forward too. So I'll just
Power
leave it at
forward.
that. Yeah. Power forward.
Is he playing right now? Or no?
As in on a team or in the playoffs?
On a team.
Yes, he is on a team.
He's on a team.
He's
Okay.
on an active roster.
Not Udonis Haslam. He hasn't played in like.
No.
He's retired at the end of the season though.
Yeah, dude got buckets in his last game.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Power forward, dude. That sucks.
He's only played for 2 organizations.
2
That
teams.
sums it down. He's played for 2 different organizations.
And he's an all-star.
Yes. I think he was first team rookie.
Is this one relatively? This one's relatively easy, right?
Kinda. If you're thinking about him, yeah.
Well, no
He's
shit.
not as hard as the Lou Will one. He's not as hard as the Lou Will one. If you're okay.
I'm about to go back in the bag again.
Please no. Power forward hasn't won a chip.
I have not won a chip.
Damn.
Well, he's played for 3 organizations. My bad.
He's played for 3. Porzingis.
No, good try though.
No.
Porzingis has played for 3.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole. Dig that rabbit hole up.
Okay. Which team? I'm just kidding. We'll get it.
That was the factor too. Which team?
Yeah, we'll get it.
They did not. Oh, I don't know if they played together. They did not play together.
No.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they
Chris,
did.
Chris
One
Stapps?
season. One season with Chris Stapps.
It's no one on the Mavs.
Somebody on the Knicks, probably.
Yeah, because it's
Those
not
are
going to
the
be
player.
anybody on the Wizards.
Mm.
Knicks powerful. That's weird though because Chris Stapps is
Julius Randle.
powerful.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Julius Randle. Anthony has went in the bag, my fellow followers. He has gotten in the.
I shot in the dark on that one.
I'm not sure though. 2019, 2020, they did play together, right?
I believe so.
So
Or is that the year Kristaps was hurt?
Well, either way, they're on the same roster.
Yeah. Dang, Philly came right out of nowhere. Right.
Yep.
Look at his
Right at the
name.
last second.
Randle. We're on the top timing.
That was good. I gotta add it to my show, man. I gotta add it.
Yeah,
to
bro,
my
this
show.
shit's fun.
Yeah, It's fun for
When I
sure.
bring people on, I'm gonna just have my stat music already up there. Like, let me hit you across the head with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Monte Ellis
Oh,
came
look, he
out of
said I
my
got
mouth
it.
today. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, you're a real Golden State fan.
Monte fucking Ellis. Now that's not even being a real Golden State fan. Monte Ellis is popular.
Philly, you done got off, bro. How was work, man? You know, checking in. You know, anything else y'all want to talk about, man? Y'all done hit me with the good 10. I came up with like 5 on my own. Had to, work the other 5 out of other people.
I guess the only thing I've always wanted to ask people, circling back to the Eagles, what are your like 3 best and worst moments as a fan, like all time?
Okay, number 1 is Miracle at the Meadowlands. Sean Jackson, Michael Vick. Number 2, Super Bowl 52, 41-33, Patriots. Number 3, Jalen Hurts. Oh no, can't use it because that's one of those ones. 3 is Jalen Hurts beating the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
Honestly, God, truth, y'all ain't gonna never hear me say anything good about Donovan McNabb. So those moments will always be at the bottom.
Yeah,
I can't stand him, and I hope. 3 worst moments as an Eagle.
I wasn't watching it.
Got to be the first Carson injury, right?
No, first, it's probably gonna be 2004 Super Bowl. Donovan McNabb blew boogers all over the game. And it's probably Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl he just lost. And it wasn't painful for me because I've already lost the Super Bowl. But that was my son's first, like, I'm really locked in. Like, I know the team back, forth, and then he lost. And then he looked at me and was like, what happened? I was just like,
that's tough.
Because he came in the room and he was just like staring at me. He was just like, what just happened? I was like,
yeah, we did the same thing. We were watching the game together.
And then
we're at next door at my aunt's house, the family that doesn't really watch football. I was like, we gotta bounce as soon as it hit 0. I'm like, we
had to drive
probably the 4-11-1 season. Probably one of my I hated that
11-1. Is that 4-11-1 playoffs?
4-11-1. That was when we.
Oh yeah.
That's when we choked on national TV in front of everybody, and Doug Peterson should have lost.
Yeah. That sucked.
I think. Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing better than that Miracle at Meadowlands, though.
Yeah, that was still like just barely like. Because I started really tapping in with the Eagles like the season Nick Foles had the 27 touchdowns, 2 picks.
That was 2013. Yeah, I was gonna say 14, but 13. Yeah,
it's 13. Yeah, hey, he was Pro Bowl MVP.
That was 2000. The season I'm talking. I think that Miracle at Meadowlands is 2011.
I think it's 2010.
10 or 11.
10 or 11.
Might have been 11 though. What year did we trade? What year did we trade McNabb? 2010.
Yeah,
it was 11 then. Has to be 11 because he wasn't a part of that team. Mike Vick, and Kevin Cobb was our quarterbacks that year.
When we had Kevin Curtis as a wide receiver. Yeah. Yeah, I would.
I had a lot of sad seasons though for older cats.
Yeah. I would say for me probably the number 1 was the Super Bowl. Number 2 was the NFC Championship against the Vikings. That
2017?
That was just a movie. That was just a literal movie. Minnesota went down the first drive and scored, and then they left town after that.
Right.
The P-Rob pick 6, and we just put it on them. The flea flicker. You remember the flea flicker?
Which one? With who?
I think it was Clement tossed it back to Nick Foles, and he threw a dot touchdown to Torrey Smith.
Yes. He got tackled going in the end zone like a
Yeah.
little bit. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that
definitely.
was.
I gotta change one of mine.
That was top tier for me.
I gotta change one of my 3 worst moments. 'Cause I see it every time I look at my wall. NFC. I don't know what is it. Championship game. Rondé Barber pick 6.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one. Like I said, I wasn't around to watch that. I was like,
You wasn't tapped in then, but I
No,
still
I was-
remember my
2-year-old
brother,
me was
my
not tapped
aunt,
in for that.
my brother, my aunt, my whole family's like Tampa / whatever, right? They don't cheer for any team I cheer for. And I
Yeah,
just remember my aunt and my brother like going crazy, like, we're going to Tampa tonight. We're going to Tampa tonight. And I just keep seeing it like over and over, like, Rondé Barber, you piece of garbage. Why did you?
yeah, and that game started with the Brian Mitchell almost a house call in the opening kickoff. That was electric.
So what's your 3 worst moments? You ain't giving me the 3 yet.
3 worst moments for me. I would say number 1 is the divisional round against the Saints in 2018.
Mhm.
That's probably the one that stings the most for me. Because I think if we win that game, we repeat. Like we matched up really well against the Rams earlier with Nick Foles, and we like took care of business. And I mean, it would have been tough as a rematch with the Patriots, but I think we could have got there. But that drop interception that sucked. The number 2, obviously, the Super Bowl loss. That also sucks.
This one or
Yeah, this one.
okay?
Because for
You
me, I
went
didn't
that
watch.
stuff.
I
Oh,
didn't
you
watch
can't even
the-
see 2004.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. No, I didn't. So I like anything before like 2012 is not like indebted in my head. And number 3 probably. I'd say it's probably a tie between the 2020 season and the Chip Kelly, like it was 2015. He got like fired. That whole entire season was just
13 and 14, he had good seasons, but 15 was horrible.
Yeah, when they gave him full control of the personnel is when it went downhill. That's
All right,
probably
come on, Kyle. Give me 3 best moments, 3 worst moments.
as a Jets fan.
All right. One of my favorite moments as a Jets, I think my favorite moment was 2014. Ryan Fitzpatrick was a quarterback. We were down 21-0 late in the third quarter against the Steelers. We won that game.
Okay.
I think Eric Decker and Brandon Marshall, they combined for like 175 yards in the fourth quarter alone.
Oh my God, Eric Decker! I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Mm-hmm. The night we signed Le'Veon Bell, everything after that was depressing, but that night was awesome.
I remember that too. You were gassed.
Yeah.
I was gassed. I thought he was going to go there and show out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, they just got their premiere back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came in and was like premiere ass.
It was a sad moment as a Jets fan, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. The butt fumble. I loved that shit. That was awesome. Oh my
You were at the
God.
point where you were done with Mark Sanchez at that point, anyways, too, weren't you?
Yeah, that shit was
3 worst moments.
not just as a Jets fan, because they're really pretty much the whole season as a Jets fan is shitty. So like I'm gonna do all of football. Well, for one, 2014, the last game of the season, Steelers had the tiebreaker on us, and they kicked.
I remember that too. Y'all was playing.
Yeah,
for
they
the
kicked the
playoffs, right?
game-winning field goal to punch their ticket to the playoffs, and we got eliminated.
That's sad.
After
Y'all had like a good record too, though, didn't you? Like
they were 10-6.
yeah, 10-6. I was just
10-6.
gonna say that 10-7, but it's 7 games now.
Yeah. Obviously, the DeMar Hamlin thing that was bad. And
If you don't pick this last moment, I'm literally gonna like, as a Jets fan, these two moments should stick in your head forever. You lost to this one guy and 2 times in a row, right?
in the AFC Championship games.
Tom
I don't, but I also wasn't like.
No, I wasn't even talking about Tom.
Oh,
I'm talking about no, y'all beat them both times.
Mhm.
Those should have been in your top moments. You beat
I wasn't really tapped in then.
Philip
Yeah, we're
Dookie
talking-
fans 2 times in a row.
2009, 2010, bro. I was
But that
8
was
or
like
9.
to me. Hey, listen, as a non-Jets fan, those was kind of some of the best moments because I hate Philip Rivers too. And I was like, "Come on, Mark Sanchez, beat him, please."
Danian Tomlinson.
Oh, I like the LT, but then didn't he end
Yeah.
up going to the Jets anyways?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your last moment though? I thought y'all lost those games in my head for a second though. That was on me.
Probably the Ryan Shazier injury.
Oh man,
I was watching that live.
I was too, and I remember them like not knowing what to do with the camera.
Yeah.
They kept like turning the camera, but then they would end back up on them and laying on the ground, and then they would turn the camera and they were like, "Oh, we'll be right back." And you come back and it's like zooming in on them from afar. I'm like, why do you keep showing this, man?
I'm like, and then they're just like, oh shit, we're on air.
Yeah. That shit was.
Anthony, do you remember that moment?
Loosely, yeah.
If you go back and watch the broadcast, bro, that was probably the worst cameraman in history because he didn't know what to do. Like for the first time, he's like, I can't film the guy that's on the ground.
Yeah.
Then when they figured out like he was messed up, it was horrible.
Yeah. We went out together for the DeMar Hamlin game.
Yeah, we were out at the bar.
Yeah. We were watching it live and we were just mesmerized. Like, what is going on?
I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I did too.
We all did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar was silent. Bro, we've gone out like what, 4 times?
4 or 5. A couple times.
4 or 5 times. Every single time we've gone, someone's either gotten dangerously hurt or like games have been canceled. Like we went out to see the World Series. They canceled that game for a rain delay, the DeMar Hamlin thing. The only good one we saw was when the Eagles beat the shit out of the Vikings.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only one where
every time we go,
seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, and y'all going to any games this year, man?
We plan on going to Jets Eagles.
I want to go to a couple Birds games. I went to my first home game last year against Washington, and we lost, but the entire environment was just an absolute vibe.
I've been to the Vet, but I've never been to the Link yet.
Yeah, the Link, it's
I'm
fun.
going to the home opener this year, and I'm gonna go to that Tampa game.
Yeah. Yeah, I went. It's fun. I mean, there's a little bit of dirt on Xfinity Live's name. I don't really know if I'm gonna go back there.
Oh yeah, they hosted the Boo Boo team. So
yeah. And not
I'm
only
not
that,
ever-
but stuff the E-Rock stuff. I don't know if you saw that.
Nah, what happened?
They were kind of like racially profiling people there and like the music that they were playing, something along those lines. There's a lot of dirt that came out, and yeah, it was E-Rock and whoever.
Well, I know
was on
that
their Twitter was.
What really killed me was just the fact that they turned down our NFC Championship to do San Fran.
Yeah, that too. But there was more than just that.
That's enough for me. Like you
Yeah,
disrespect
yeah.
my team for somebody from out of town, you can just go ahead. Whatever.
Yeah, and it's
It's
a
like me
shame
going to
because-
New York right now as an Eagle fan, and
Yeah,
I book something, and then Jet fans come behind me and they're like, "Hey, we want this spot. This is our usual spot." And they're like, "Oh, well, we booked the Eagle guys." Like,
yeah.
what? Ah, this home. You share my
Exactly.
parking lot.
Yeah, it's a shame because Xfinity Live's it's a good spot. Like there's a bunch of
It's
stuff
nice.
in there. They got the huge flat screen TVs, DJs, and all fun stuff. But yeah, not after all that stuff. I did go to the 4th and John tailgate. That was a lot of fun with Gail and
I
them.
heard about it. I heard it's pretty far.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like an outdoor party basically. They got lights, DJ. They had food and beer. I'm not a big beer guy, but I couldn't say no to Gale when he's like, "You want a Bud Light?" I was like, "Fuck yeah."
Sure. I want as many Bud Lights as you can
Yeah.
give me.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Even if I
Yeah.
don't drink them all, I'll just keep them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Put
more of
'em
a
on-
liquor
put 'em
guy,
on the
but
shelf.
I mean, I'm not saying no to Gale, so
No.
shout out Gale.
So Jets, Eagles. Is that at Philly,
No, I think that's in
New
New
York?
Jersey.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, forgot y'all don't even play in New York. My bad.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I
that's
definitely-
so weird to me. Like, why I would be like, bro, y'all play in my city. Y'all have to be the New Jersey Nets, the New Jersey Jets. Like,
Yeah.
what? You're not gonna be New York
York.
and play in New
across
Jersey?
over. That's crazy.
No. Why is that though? What happened? Why didn't they?
I think I think the Giants and the Jets both were originally in New York, but then that slot right across the river opened up, so they built the stadium there.
And it used to kill me, right? When I was a kid, I used to watch football. I'm like, Daddy, why the Jets and the Giants got the same name stadium? And he'd be like, "Are you slow?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I wonder why they play this. Like, why is they stadium in the Meadowland and they stay? He never told me.
Lower tax.
Probably is the taxes across the river probably way cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. And
Probably
they got a lot of like open land too. That's really just industrial stuff.
Right.
So there's plenty of room to have a big sports complex.
It is also a hell of a lot easier to get to than driving into New York. I will say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Like try going to a Nets game in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Dude,
Or-
hell,
or-
not even
or
that.
the
A Knicks
Garden.
game. A Knicks game.
Yeah, the Garden.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to get. What's a stadium you guys want to get out to once in your life? I want to get the Fenway Park before I croak. I want to get the Fenway.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to Jerry's Playhouse. I haven't been yet. I want to go to that stadium. I heard it's really nice. From some Cowboy fans, but I've seen pictures. And I'm like, dang, he got it laid out in there.
Yeah.
But probably like, what's the what a play? What's that baseball field with the over the lake? Shooting to the lake.
San Fran Giants.
I think I want to go there.
Yeah, that place looks dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I probably want to go. I don't know.
Sorry.
Golden One Center, Sacramento.
Yeah. Like the bean.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
Well, we're gonna kick your ass tonight. That's all that matters.
What? Hey, Golden State play tonight?
Yeah, they're gonna
Yep.
knock their teeth in.
They play.
They come on in 6 minutes, don't they?
New York Knicks moved on. They are in the second round.
Okay.
Shout out.
Okay. Shout out to the
Behind
Knicks, man.
behind Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett.
Shout out to them boys, man.
And Memphis is gonna beat the Lakers.
I don't think so.
No, they are.
I don't want them to.
They're
I don't like Memphis, to be honest.
I don't either. I can't stand Memphis.
Like, I like
don't think
Ja,
they
but
do.
then sometimes I can't like him, and then that dude.
Dylan Brooks. Stupid ass. That motherfucker.
No, not even him. I wasn't even talking about him. The Jackson dude, the Jaren Jackson dude.
Jaren Jackson, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't like when you play with Clay. Like Clay, that's like my partner. And when you put that strength in number shit,
You know best
Oh
with Clay.
man,
Nobody
Really made
should
me
mess with Clay, bro.
bro, LeBron sold me on my parlay to win $170. I literally have everything else except for LeBron to score over 20. And he's got 15. That's tough.
I gotta pull my parlay up. I need Smitty's.
I got
opinion for
everything
for
else,
the
though.
Warriors game. Let's take a look here. Oh, I gotta fucking type in my authentication code, motherfucker.
so my wife came in earlier. She's like, "You gotta be on in like 2 hours." I was like, "No way!" It's 3 hours in.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think about this parlay? Warriors money line under 234 because De'Aaron Fox is struggling.
Okay,
I
I like that one.
Steph Curry 25 points and 4 made threes.
Love that.
Kevin Huerter 2 made threes at home.
He home. That's the difference.
They haven't been shooting
Looney?
the ball well though from deep.
Yeah, this is the one that brings up the odds. Looney 8 rebounds,
I like that.
and then Steph 4 assists and Sabonis 15 points.
That shit hit. I don't know about Sabonis though. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Draymond
De'Aaron
in
Fox
his
with the
head.
broken finger. De'Aaron Fox with the broken finger. I think they're gonna run everything through Sabonis.
No, I'm just saying Draymond is in Sabonis' head for some reason.
Locking that ass up. Facts.
They think it's the other way around, but that's just Draymond. He'll do something vulgar just to get in your brain for the rest of it. He'll take that suspension.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take that ejection. He'll do it just to be in your head the rest of the series.
He did, and I honestly think the rest of the Warriors are with it too. Like, yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta go eat dinner.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're getting on. We're about to pass 3 hours.
I gotta get ready to work.
You go to work tonight?
Tomorrow morning early.
Okay, me too. I'm out of here at like 5.
A little earlier.
A little earlier than me?
Nah, that's a little earlier than me.
Well, I gotta take my oldest daughter to school. She's in high school, so I gotta get up early, get her to school because the traffic. It's a 17-minute drive, but it takes about 47 minutes to get to her school in the morning. Then I get back home in like 12 minutes, and it's like, wow. So I gotta take her to school. Then I come back, help my wife get the other kids ready for school, and then I go to work. I'm working like tomorrow's like basically in my neighborhood, so I ain't even got to go far.
Oh yeah.
I'll be home for lunch and everything tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be like quick because I want to try to like get a nap in before I gotta sit here for 4 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours
Due
tomorrow.
on the clock, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I respect it.
All right, well, I'll let this outro take us out.
Yes, sir.
Bet.
Hey man, it's been another episode of 4133 The Pod with Smitty Eagle and the One the Podcast. We like to appreciate y'all, man. Live life, love, be humble.
Philly fam, I'm back.